It used to be yo yo yo. Can y'all hear me on Instagram now? Yo 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 yo. Man, my favorite body part used to be my arms, but now my favorite body part is definitely my legs. Like now I like working out legs more than anything else. You feel me? I feel like when you get your legs popping, the shit be different. The shit hit different. It's just a different type of experience, you know what I'm saying? Versus like, I don't like being one of the people that's like powerful in the arms, but then your legs is like stick figure legs. So I'll be doing my best to work my legs out, get my legs popping. And when you start getting your legs right, bro, you feel different. You feel different when you work your legs out. You also feel different when you work your core out. You feel different when you work your back out. And a lot of people don't get it. And that ain't, I'm not saying no funny shit, I just mean it. Juju, appreciate you for the hearts. It's my song, Alright. Go stream my brand new, it's not brand new, but go stream my song, Alright. It's out now. Hey, yo, can y'all hear me on IG right now? Damn, I messed it up earlier today, man. Don't worry about it. Layla, good morning. What's up? All right, let me see. Bless Risings, my vibe, yeah. King Creole, chest. I do like working out chest. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do like working out chest. Chest is a vibe. I'm on this thing right now to where I'm like, the way my day is set up, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is go straight to the gym. ET, what's up, ET? Here on live, see what type. Go through the beats I sent here on live, see what type of people think. Hey, Ivan, I'm gonna text you back. I saw your text, but I was in the gym. And when I'm in the gym, I be locked in. You feel me? Focus is everything. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. Y'all make sure to subscribe to me and help me reach my live. Go to these 10 hand hearts up here. We want these 10 hand hearts. Appreciate y'all, man. What's up? I do like working out my chest, but again, like, my favorite part today was biceps. So the way I do it, Monday we do chest and shoulders. Tuesday we do biceps and triceps. Wednesday we do legs. Thursday you do abs. Friday you do your back. And then Saturday you do cardio. Cardio and then maybe some more legs. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the system that I run and it works wonders for me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. Juju, appreciate you, Juju. Thank you for the gift. Jermaine, appreciate you for the follow. Yeah, man, what y'all up to today, man? Today's an incredible Tuesday. What's happening? We like talking about energy. We like talking about high vibrations on this live. I know I look crazy, but I just left the gym. And this is how I look when I be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Britt Harper, what up? This is how I look when I leave the gym. Feel me? Yeah, man, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got to choose a word for the day, and the word for the day can't be chest. You know what I'm saying? That'll be crazy. So what are y'all in the mood for today, man? What do y'all want to talk about? Ask me something, bro. Ask me a question. Ask me anything so we get it popping in here. How's y'all day going, man? I know a lot of people at work. I think I really do got to change my my live schedule to the evening times, man. Because like they were saying yesterday, a lot of people can't tune into the live because they be at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, two of my favorite people that have it live, they were like, yo, bro, I be running to the bathroom to hear the live. Or I got to hear it doing this, doing that. So I really chose the 10 o'clock is more convenient for me, but I got to do shit that's more convenient for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it in. The Riot, what up? Yeah, man, how's everybody day going, man? Who's in here? What's up? Say something. Say something to the live. Ben Rose, what up? Welcome to the live. Mila. Tashaya, what up, Tashaya? Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mila, thank you for the roses. Appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Let's see if we get up to, a couple thousand likes. We have 500 likes right now. Whenever you tap the screen, it just makes the live more visible so more people can see it and more people start like diving into the live. We have a doper conversation. You know what I'm saying? We had a cool conversation yesterday. I loved it. Tashai, thank you so much for all the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Beth, what up, Beth? Welcome to the live. How you feeling? Yeah. Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Tashaya. I listen to people all day, so timing doesn't matter to me. Oh, that's a vibe. That's perfect. What up, Chasing Smiles? Beth, I've been in love with you long time. that made me think of that love you long time. They used to say that shit like back in the day in the 80s or something like that. Me love you long time. Terrence, good morning, Terrence. Welcome to the live. Grand Rising. What up, Chasing Smiles? How you feeling? I see we switched it back to Chasing Smiles. We love it. Yeah, man. Let me see. More music. I think I'll play Feel Like God again. This is one of the most fun songs I think I ever made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I work and you make beats.
I hate hearing my real name aloud. Really? It's from Full Metal Jacket. Wait, what's from Full Metal Jacket? Chasing Smiles? What's from Full Metal Jacket? Yo, I ended up watching that movie. You talk about the movie Full Metal Jacket with the Marines? I ended up watching that movie randomly years ago. And I love that movie. That movie was savage, bro. They mistreated this dude so much during basic training, he lost his mind. He started working on that gun in the middle of the night. Killed his instructor, killed himself. Boy, it was crazy. Me love you long time. Oh, for real? That's from Full Metal Jacket? Me love you long time. Hey. Man, nah, man. It's beautiful, man. Missy May, that was a crazy scene. I don't know how I ended up watching Missy May. What's up? Welcome to the live. Thank you for liking the live, Ben Rosie. Yo, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. Let's turn it up in here. Help me reach my live goal and subscribe to me. We're looking to get more subscribers in here, but yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Tap the screen, get into 1K. That's right, get into a K. Oh, we at a K right now. Yeah. That was a crazy scene, man. Yo, what's the craziest movie you've ever seen in your life? That's a great question. I love talking about movies. Ben Rose, thank you for the hair heart. Appreciate you, Ben Rose. Thank you for that. Am I saying your name right? Because I keep saying Ben Rose. What up, Hop? Welcome to the live, Hop. What you doing up in here, bro? Hey, y'all got that event happening tonight, right? Yeah. Hey, man, look. Oh, wait. Yeah, look. Mila. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you, Mila. I'm saying it right? Okay, thank you, Ben Rose. You saying it right. Yeah, yeah. Yo, what's the craziest movie I ever seen, man? One of the craziest movies I ever seen was Identity, bro. I feel like Identity was one of the craziest movies I ever seen. Where the dude, all the 8 people kept showing up to the motel in the middle of the night. People kept dying and disappearing. Nobody knew what was happening. And then at the end of the movie, you realize it's all one person. It's all one person. The whole movie, all these 8 different people, was really just one person, like, having a mental breakdown. Nothing was real. None of the hotel wasn't real. The people wasn't real. It was just different people's stories all colliding. It was crazy. That movie Identity blew my mind as a kid. I was like, what? How these people dying in this motel? What's happening? How they all got the same birthday? Why do people keep passing away with the room numbers in their pocket? It's like a countdown. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? End of the movie, you end up finding out all these people in this hotel in general is all existing within the mind of one man, having a mental breakdown. He's a killer, and he got multiple personality syndrome, and all of these different personalities is him killing each other. Tashaya, thank you so much. Zuli, thank you for that. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for liking a lot, Tashaya, and thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. And Mila, thank you for sending the rose. And Zuli, thank you for following me. Appreciate you. DJ Hop said, I need you in the building. Health and support. You heard? Hope. Hey, for sure. I'm in there. I will definitely be in the building. Heading out, but sending you love and light always. Beautiful witnessing your journey. Hey, what's up, IV? Appreciate you, my friend. It's crazy. I was thinking about you the other day. Thank you for being up in the live, man. Thank you for tapping into the live. Yeah, these lives always like end up getting crazy whenever we start talking, but we here now. Appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day. Too many messed up ones out there, honestly speaking. So yeah, what's the craziest movie you ever seen in your life? I'm curious. I want to understand. T-Man, what up, T-Man? Welcome to the live. What's the craziest movie you ever seen in your life, man? That's probably one of the craziest movies I've ever seen. Any movie that got like split personality syndrome, or like somebody don't know that they're doing something, they the one that's doing it, it just blow my mind. That movie like that, Secret Windows like that with Johnny Depp. There's a Robert De Niro movie like that where his daughter got an imaginary friend, and the imaginary friend start messing shit up, and the dude's like, who's doing this? Who's doing this? The little girl's like, it's my imaginary friend doing it. Zuli, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, Zuli. It's like, it's my imaginary friend. It's Charlie. He started getting pissed off. Like, who's the imaginary friend? Who's the imaginary friend? He started getting mad. End of the movie, find out he's the imaginary friend. He got a split personality syndrome. It's crazy, bro. Hannah, what up, Hannah? Welcome to the live. Yeah, man. I found recently that if I play other people's music in my lives, when they go on YouTube, like, it's like copyright infringement. So now I'm getting into the habit of playing only my own music on the live. Yeah. Through silence, most welcome. Thank you, Zuli. Appreciate you. Gotta follow you back. The Sixth Sense. I remember The Sixth Sense being the craziest movie everybody seen as a kid. Like, people really didn't understand it. They was like, yo, this movie is wild. This movie is off the chain. I don't think I ever really actually sat down and watched The Sixth Sense. I just kept seeing it on TV as a kid. I was like, what is this shit? This kid is terrified in his bed. He don't know what's going on. What is Bruce Willis doing here? We're not realizing he was dead the whole time. That's crazy. Yeah. I do remember that. Homie sitting there talking to the kid. Kid like, I see dead people. Like, man, relax. Come to find out he was dead the whole time. He wasn't even really there. Yeah, The Sixth Sense was a crazy ass movie. I love talking about movies, man. I feel like movies are incredible experiences. Movies also got the power to change your life. You can see something in a movie that changes the way you see the world, honestly speaking. Hannah, what up, Hannah? Welcome to the live. Yeah, you can see something on a movie that ends up changing your entire life. You know what I'm saying? And that just makes me think of like influence, like the power of influence. Man, look, I remember I tell this story sometime on the live, man, but sometimes I don't think people really understand the gravity of it. I was living downtown. Let me see. The Others. There's a movie called The Others. Have you ever watched The Cube? No, I never seen a movie called The Cube. Your leg is shaking. My leg always shakes. Cause I be like, I just left the gym too and I just ran to my house. So I'm still fired up. I got a lot of energy. What's the movie with people falling off rides? What? The movie where people are falling off of rides. Falling off a ride? You talking about Final Destination? You talking about Final Destination movie? I remember there was a version of Final Destination where they was at an amusement park or something like that. But I tell this story a lot. Like, the power of influence is crazy. I tell this story, man. I was living downtown in 2021. Me and my homies was outside chilling, just minding our business. A homeless dude walked up on us, and we thought he wanted money. He didn't ask us for no money. He was like, yo, I just wanted to see what y'all was talking about. And Final Destination was a crazy movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, for real. Final Destination blew my mind as a kid. The first one with the airplane, it was like, yo, everybody gonna start dying in order of how they was in the airplane. That shit was crazy. Final Destination gave me PTSD. Yo, that's real. Final Destination was a different breed of a movie at that time. You know what I'm saying? TJ, what's your favorite body part to work on? My favorite body part to work on now is definitely my legs. I like working on legs more. Legs are cool, but you got to be careful working on your legs, man, because you can make your legs really heavy. And I don't want my legs to be heavy. I just want them to be toned and strong. But if you work your legs out too crazy, they could end up being heavy. But yeah, that never leaves you. Nah, Final Destination was deep, bro. Final Destination was a deep, weird, crazy ass movie. It's like, oh man, you can't cheat death. And it's like, oh snap. I kind of believe that too, to be honest with you. I believe that when it's your time, it's gonna happen no matter what. No matter if, I think some people think that some people pass away accidentally, and I'm like, I don't believe in those kind of accidents. You know what I'm saying? Because some people fall off buildings and survive. I know a dude who threw himself out of a building one time and he lived, which is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? TJ, thank you for answering my question. Yeah, I got you, TJ. But I was saying, like, the power of influence is crazy. I was outside of this building that I lived in downtown, and this homeless dude walked up on us, and he was just like, he just started talking to us. You know what I'm saying? He just started talking to us, and as he was like talking to us, bro, we was like spellbound. Like, we was just listening to this guy because he knew a lot of stuff. He ended up telling us, and I tell the story a lot on the live. He ended up telling us, like, yo, back in the day in ancient Greece, they had all these great thinkers, Socrates and Plato and this person and that person. They all had to come together to decide if they wanted to. Hey, Icy, what's up, Icy Angel? Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the mustache. Appreciate you, Icy. Yeah. Not crazy, awesome, amazing, inspiring. Words matter. Nah, yeah. So this dude, that's very true. So this dude was telling us a story, bro. He was like, yo, this dude was smart. This was one of the smartest people I ever met. And he was a homeless guy. And he just started telling, he told us everything. He told us the story of Queen Sheba, King Solomon. He told us everything. He told us how the throne room looked. He told us a lot of stuff. We sitting there like, whoa, this guy is intense. And then he ended up telling a story about, like, a song was going to get released in, like, ancient Greece. And all these great thinkers, the people who ran the city at the time, had to get together to convene on whether they wanted the song to be released in their town. And he was like, man, that's weird, right? I was like, yeah, that's weird. He said, why would they have to come together to decide on whether they wanted the song to get released? And I was like, yeah, that's weird. And he's like, no, that's not weird. He said, it's not weird because those men at that time knew that a song had the power to change the ethics of an era. And so they had to decide whether they wanted the people of this civilization to be able to sing this song. I was like, whoa, it just blew my mind. He said a song has the power to change the ethics of an era. This is a homeless man, you know what I'm saying? Or however the politically correct term to say, unhoused. This is a dude who's living outside, but look how smart he was. And it's so true. A song got the power to change the ethics of an era. Look at Woodstock, you know what I'm saying? Look at rock and roll, look what rock did. Look what rap is doing right now. Like, it's changing the ethics of an era. You know what I'm saying? What else can do that? The power of influence is crazy, bro. What a person can get another person to do with just off being influential is like next level. I can get you to shave your head. I can get you to like change your life. Look at when Eminem came out. All the white people in the world who love rap, their hair was platinum blonde. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? People was really going by that. Dum 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Like, he had the streets on lock. Like, white people going crazy. So I said it, man, like, the power of influence is top tier. You know, don't ever like take that lightly. The power of a song or the power of a movie. You know, we were just talking about what our favorite movies were, or what the craziest movies we ever seen was. Not even a favorite movie. Not crazy, awesome, amazing, inspiring. Words matter. Words do matter. Very true. Zuli, huh? I can't ride behind anything that has stuff loaded in the back. Honestly speaking, yeah. And when you talking about that, especially the part with the trucks and the logs, that was Final Destination 2. I remember that one too. That all these Final Destinations was crazy. They're just a crazy concept. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's right. King tapping in. I'm telling you, man, like, it's the words do matter though. I definitely agree with that. Words definitely matter. And I'm looking to like make sure that my words get better and better and better as the days go on. But like, it's real. Official Aggie Maggie, what's up? Welcome to the live, Aggie Maggie. Yo, hi, what's up? No, it really does matter. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to be cautious of the things that we say. I used to always tell my ex that. Like, I felt like she wasn't really vigilant of the things that she would say. And I used to, like, catch her in the act. Like, yo, you know, you just, like, whenever somebody says how much they don't like people, I always catch them. Because my ex used to say this all the time. I don't like people. I don't like people. Oh, my God, I hate people. I hate it. Every time she was happy with something, she'd be like, oh, my God, I hate you. I hate you. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy to me. And I keep saying crazy, but, like, crazy to me just means, like, something that's, like, it's just like different. You know what I'm saying? Ballad of Buster Scruggs. What is that? Chasing Smiles. And she always used to like say like, let's say I said something that was really funny. She'd be like, oh, I hate you. And she'll be laughing. And I'm like, why do you say you hate me? She's like, oh my God, stop being so sensitive. It's just a figure of speech. Lily, what's up? Lily, welcome to the live. She was like, don't be so sensitive. It's just a figure of speech. And I'm like, yeah, but that's a dumb figure of speech. Like when you're happy, you say, I hate you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're upset, you say, I hate you. So at what point do you say, I love you? You know what I'm saying? At what point, why don't you just say a good thing about that? It's a good moment. And then it was always like, oh, I don't like people. I hate people. And I'm like, but that's not true. You don't not like people. You don't hate people. You need people to live. If you were on this planet by yourself, you would literally go insane. Like, you put somebody in solitary confinement long enough, they will go insane. So it's like, yo, don't underestimate the power of other people, and don't underestimate the power of your words. Your words are very important. And me, I say it all the time, like, yo, watch what you say, because what you say are the building blocks to your life around you. How are you, love? I'm good, Lily. How are you? Welcome to the live. Boricua, Puerto Rican, huh? We out here. Jessica Jones. What's up, Jessica Jones? Welcome to the live. Like, never underestimate the power of your words. North Spray All-Star says, I try to tell everyone to remove the word hate from their vocabulary. I agree with that. That's the craziest word. Like, I don't think you should ever use that word. You know what I'm saying? I don't like using words like hate. I don't like using words like poor. I don't like using words like ugly. I feel like those words are just detrimental. They don't help anything. I don't like using the word doubt. Like, I don't like using the word try. Like, I literally don't use the word try. Even if I'm reading, I took the word try out of my vocabulary. So even if I'm reading a book and I see the word TRY, I naturally have trained myself to say attempt. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone says in a book, this person is trying to get something done, I'll look at that and I'll read, this person is attempting to get something done. Now those letters, TRY, mean attempt to me. Because somebody told me years ago, yo, he said, don't ever say you're going to try to do something. Just say you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. And so, like, take these words out and you got the power to do it. What is this? Sugar is grandma. Can you pause the live and come get me off the floor? I fell between the bed and the wall. Granny, you fell between the bed and the wall, and you got time to type here? That's crazy. You must like it there. Mother Hen, what up, Mother Hen? Welcome to the live. You must like it there, Granny. That's crazy to me. Words are powerful. Words are powerful, man. Anytime you're around somebody, and I always tell people this, man, you got one good chance to say certain things to me, that will signify to me that I gotta stay away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to not be so vigilant of what I said. I used to let people say whatever they want, but now I understand the power of words is so powerful that your word can affect me. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that say words like doubt-filled words every day, all the time, and I'm like, that's crazy. Ben Rose, thanks for the chili. Yeah, thank you for that, Ben Rose. Oh, man. Yo, I'm cracking up. Yo, she said she fell between the bed and the wall. That's a tight space. Like, blah. I can only imagine falling. Lily, thank you for the hand heart. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Lily, thank you for the gift. Appreciate you, Lily. Just I love. I mean, look, bro, falling between a rock and a hard place. Like, how you fall, how you got just enough space to make it between the. Thank you for the heart, Ben Rose. Hi, I'm Shayna Simone. What up, Shayna Simone? Hey, I have no idea how you fall between it. That's like you fall and then you just end up like this in between the, like, how you got just enough space to land in between the bed and the wall? That's deep. I'm cracking up. I'm telling you, hey, look, man, look. This is tough. It's tough out here. I appreciate y'all for all the gifts, man, for real. Cash. Yo, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing it live. Send it out to dope people like Dope Convos. And let's keep getting it popping in here, man. Let's keep getting it popping in here, man. I really appreciate it. Tashaya, thank you for the roses. Hold up. Your granddaddy fell asleep on the toilet and he can't hear me calling for him. Damn. Story getting worse and worse, Granny. This is deep. It's getting deep over there, Granny. You might need life alert. You might need life alert, Granny. Damn. What's good? How are you? I'm good, Cash. How are you? Welcome to the live. Yeah, that's tough, man. You might need life alert, Granny. What's that? Remember that commercial back in the day? I have fallen and I can't get up. Brand new life alert. Order now, get 2 life alerts. Come on, yo. It also reiterates what you were saying the other day about visualizing yourself as the greatest. You can never visualize positivity with negative words and thoughts in your head. North Spray All-Star, that's facts. Yo, appreciate you for the liking the live, Lily. Thank you so much, Ben Rose, for the bracelets. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for the gifts, for sure. I'm doing fine, sweetie. That's what's up, Cash. Good to see you. OMG. Yo, you need life alert. Remember life alert? It used to be a button that old people used to have to hold around. Like, keep the life alert in your pocket. So if you fall in the house, you can just pull out life alert and it's going to send help. Granny need life alert. Okay, I got off the floor now. Come over and get a plate, sugar. Hey, what you cooking, Granny? I don't want no MSG. Yeah. But no, it's very true. What North Spray All-Star said on Instagram said, it also reiterates what you were saying the other day about visualizing yourself as the greatest. You can never visualize positivity with negative words and thoughts in your head. I am the greatest. I'm the greatest to ever do what it is that I do. No one can do it like me. No one is better than me. I am the greatest. I'm #1 in the world. I'm the biggest recording artist on the planet. I'm a 5-time Grammy Award winning artist. I tour the world every single day. I'm the greatest. These are affirmations that I tell myself every night, but I tell it to myself. Now I'm getting into the habit of telling it to the world. I was studying Conor McGregor last week, and I saw, man, Conor McGregor studied a lot from Muhammad Ali. He chose to say, I'm the greatest. I'm the best. Put anybody else against me and they will lose. Watch. And it's interesting to see, like, man, so many people are afraid to say that. Why are you afraid to say that you're the best at this thing? Like, think about it. Think about all the things that you're really good at, but you refuse to tell yourself that you're the best, or you refuse to say it to other people. Why? Are we scared of what other people are going to say about us? Somebody in the live is going to say, no, you're not. Who cares what you think? You know what I'm saying? Who cares what you think? Who cares what my neighbor think? Who cares what my parent think? None of y'all matter in between me and my goal, realistically speaking. The only thing that matters between me and my goal is the words and the narrative and the story that I tell myself as to why I either can get it or I cannot get it. Henry Ford says the man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both right. If you say you could do it, you can. If you say you can't do it, for sure, you cannot. But the man who says he can and the man who says he can are both right. Like, if you really think about it, what's stopping you from living the life of your dreams? The only thing that's stopping you from living the life of your dreams is yourself. Somebody was trying to say the other day, the devil, like the devil's contribution to society. Oh, the devil does this and the enemy this and the enemy that. But it's like, bro, realistically speaking, the devil don't got no power. The devil has no power over your life. The devil can't do anything to you. The devil can only convince you to do it to yourself. If you even believe in the devil. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in the devil don't got no power, bro. The devil can only convince you to do things to yourself. Look at the story of Adam and Eve. The devil couldn't force Eve to eat it. The devil had to convince Eve to eat it. You know what I'm saying? I had to convince Eve to take her own hand and grab that thing. Same thing when Jesus was in the garden, the devil was tempting him. Yo, if you worship me, I'll give you all the kingdoms of the world. And Jesus had to, go through that. But the devil had to convince Jesus to do it. It's like, I got to convince you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, give me 1 second. I got pest control here. 1 second. What? What's up? Hi. Welcome. Good morning. I'm on a live stream, so.
Oh,
yeah. Don't let it bother you.
So where did you see that?
They were in this kitchen, and one of y'all came and did something like that, like a while ago, but I saw them here in the kitchen, and I also saw them upstairs in my bathroom.
But it's just, you see flying the light on the
Yeah.
on the little shed.
Huh?
On the little shed.
I just you see them flying around sometimes. Flying around, and I see wings everywhere now, and I see like.
Yeah, the wings is from the, because the termite coming from inside the wood, he come to the light.
Yeah. Yeah, here and upstairs in the bathroom for sure. Blah. What's up, y'all? Apologies. We got pest control up in here. I had some like termites in my crib the other day, and I was like, yo, I gotta get that fixed. But yeah, nah, man, look, the devil can't do anything to you. The devil can only convince you to do it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm so interested, man. I was watching this Conor McGregor interview last week, and it was like, yo, bro, dude really says I'm the greatest, and then goes into the ring and beats people up. Muhammad Ali says, I'm the best, goes into the ring and beats people up. Mike Tyson said, I'm the best, goes in there and beats people up. Floyd Mayweather says, I'm the best, goes in there and beats people up. So why are people just like wanting to win but not telling themselves that they're the best? Why are you afraid to tell the world that you're the greatest? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else is going to hate on you? Good, let them hate. They're going to hate on you regardless. That's the sad truth, and that's the sad reality. You know what I'm saying? North Star says, my man, been with you since you was on Sway in the Morning with AJ McQueen. You killed that. Hey, I appreciate you, North Spray. Thank you for that. All right, let's see these comments. Doom. All right, let's see. Where you from, Cash? I'm from Miami. Eric Daniels, what's up? What up, Eric? Tashai, LOL. I just took my CMOS. Hey, that's what's up. I got to get more CMOS, man. I was taking CMOS at one point, but I don't know if the CMOS is working for me. Fried chicken, baked fish, yams, greens, beans, potatoes, tomato, yellow cake with chocolate. Okay. Melanie, good morning. Good morning, Melanie. What's up? I am the best. Tashai, that's what we're talking about. You're the best. You're the best. Nothing can stop you, but between you and your goal and your dream, the only thing that can stop you is you. The narrative that you're telling yourself. You allowing like other people's words about your life and other people's belief system to limit you from what you can have. You know, think about the people that you know in your life that grew up in the same environment than you, but they live in a completely different life. Everybody got those people from high school that like, yo, I was in high school with this person, but now this person is extremely successful. This person looks like they're rich. They have a nice house. They live in another state. They live in another country. They're doing good things here and there. And it's like, yo, bro, they boss up because they're not believing. They're not replaying and rerunning that same like circuitry that you running. They're not listening to the garbage from when they was young. Like you, they're not limiting themselves the way that you're limiting yourself. You could travel wherever you want. Really think about it. You could go wherever you want. You could do whatever you want. You can make as much money as you want. You could get as high as you want on the totem pole. You can do anything that you want, but you limit yourself. You know, I said that yesterday, bro. Like somebody said, every blade of grass has the right to grow as high as it wants to grow. Every animal in the animal kingdom at some point will run as fast as it can, jump as high as it can, hunt as viciously as it can. Every fruit will grow as big as it can grow. Every tree will grow as big as it can grow. The only creature in all of nature that limits itself is the human being. We're the only creature in all of the world that limits ourselves. We know we could do 100, but we're doing 30. We know we could do this, but we're doing this. We know we could do 1 million, but we're doing 20,000. Like, it doesn't make any sense when you really look at it from afar. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to hit the gym. It's leg day today. Hey, getting it popping. Getting it popping. Lily, I see you. Man. He is a common excuse for accountability. Very true, Chasing Smiles. The enemy is a common excuse for accountability. Oh, I can't do this because the enemy is in my way. It's like, nah, bro, that don't make no sense because the enemy is not in your way, bro. You're in your way. Like, stop being in your own way. Get out of your own way. You know what I'm saying? Change it up, switch it up, move it around. You can do this stuff. Shake it up. Like, do something completely different. Go to the other side of town. Change your schedule up. Go sit somewhere. Go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, really change it up. Thank you so much, Ben Rose, for the heart. For the roses. For the roses. So true, right? 100% facts. I tell myself I'm the best at what I do. Definitely need more people in their bag. Nah, look, the beauty is I'm seeing right now what it is because I never was like walking around telling other people I was the best. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm the best. I don't need you to know it or not, but you're going to see the results. But now I'm seeing like some of the greatest people in the world have no problem telling other people that they the best. And so now I'm thinking to myself, like, why don't I tell other people I'm the best? Why don't I claim it publicly, loudly, proudly? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? Somebody said this the other day. They said this line from the Bible, Habakkuk, I think 2:3. Write the vision and make it plain so that people can see it on the run, or so that you can see it while running, or something like that. But it's like, yo, bro, make it plain. Like, if I have a desire that's what I want to do in my life and I keep it secret, it's not plain. It's not me presenting myself to the world. It's not me representing myself greatly to the world. It's me saying, yo, bro, I'm scared of rejection. I'm scared of people ridiculing my dream. Or I'm scared, now we use this excuse, I'm scared of somebody interfering with my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Never let them know your next move. It's like, bro, nah, man, claim it. If you the best, say you the best. Say you the best and then go back it up. Do the work that's going to show people you the best. And the sad part is a majority of us have actually already done the work. You've already done the work to be considered the best. Yo, thank you, Ben Rose. You the title gifted. Yeah. Yo, Ben Rose is the title gifted today. I appreciate that. Tashaya, thank you for the roses. And it's true, man. Like, this is just something that's like mind-blowing to me. It's a mind-blowing concept. Because a lot of us are very reserved. And we're actually just shy. We're actually just scared. You know what I'm saying? So what would happen if you just reprogram yourself? What would happen if you just put yourself out there in a way that's like, nobody can deny me of this. Nobody can tell me otherwise. If somebody says, no, you're not the best, I'll be like, great. 2 reasons why I can't listen to you. 1, you a hater. And 2, you looking at what it is that I'm doing and I'm saying about myself lets me know that you are already looking in the wrong direction. You're a misguided and misdirected person. So there's no way I should be following you or listening to you anyway. You got too much care about what it is that I'm doing over here. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't matter to you that much to where you try to dim my light. Hey, don't talk like that because other people aren't going to like it. Hey, look, just keep yourself right here. Fly under the radar. No, I don't want to fly under the radar. I want to break the radar. You know what I'm saying? I want to be so popping that the radar breaks. You ever seen Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Z, these guys had these like radars on their eyes where they could look at somebody and see their power level. And when somebody was too powerful, the radar would break. They'd be like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to break the radar. Why not? It's the only life that you got, bro. Like, realistically speaking, like you don't have as much time as you think that you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go beyond. You got to push yourself past your limits. You feel me? You got to do something bigger and better than what you've been doing before. You know what I'm saying? Do you need my help or you good?
Let me know too.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. Whole time. It's Gia. Whole time. You're your own enemy. Facts. You're your own enemy. Get out of your own way of doing things too. Right. Excuses are the tools of the incompetence. Damn. Very true. Excuses are the tools of the incompetent. Damn. Excuses are the tools of incompetence. For sure. Phone down. I'll be back. Come back, Ben Rose. It's too easy to blame something outside of ourselves instead of owning up in order to grow/change. Facts, sweet and heavenly. Facts. Melanie, you're your own enemy, your worst critic. Super true. Prophet Blue, I'm working on my spiritual healing journey. Hey, man, that's a good journey to be on, bro. Uniquely You, 222. That's a great name. Uniquely You, 222. Follow the live creator. Thank you so much for following me, Uniquely. Thank you for that. Yo, this is real. Let me see. We breaking the best. Right. Hey, what up, Mish? Sweet and heavenly. On point. I'm telling you, man. Look. Hi, where you from? Birdie. I'm from Miami. Mr. MHB. Dr. MHB. Excuses are tools of incompetence. Sure. Excuses build monuments of nothingness and bridges to nowhere. Excuses build monuments to nothingness and bridges to nowhere. That's a bar. I think some people don't feel right saying they're the best because it may come off as arrogant. But why? Like, that is the craziest thing in the world. That's like saying you saving money is a bad thing. Because somebody in the Bible could easily say, oh, you're hoarding riches. It's a bad, you're hoarding riches and you're not tithing. You're not giving a percentage of it to the church. I believe in tithing. But I also believe in being able to save your money and hold your money down. Like, don't think that you got to constantly give and be super altruistic and giving all this stuff. There's no piety in poverty. It will not help you. It's just really not true. But a lot of times we have these like narratives that have been running through our families and our communities for generations that keep us broke, keep us stuck, keep us miserable, and keep us feeling like we can't do all that we can do. Where did it come from that a person can't loudly believe in themselves without being considered arrogant? That doesn't make any sense to me. I think we know an arrogant person is a person who goes outside and claim something that they're eminently not qualified to do. An arrogant person is someone who says, I am the best, and they do 2% of work. An arrogant person is someone who says, I'm better than other people. An arrogant person is somebody who's like, has this conflated ego and this conflated sense of self that really can't be backed up by their work. That's an arrogant person. You're arrogant because your work is shoddy at best, but you're talking like you the big dog. That's different. That's somebody that's like, you're saying you're the best, but you actually don't care about being the best. I would consider that an arrogant person. Like you really don't care about being the best, so you're not really on it, but like, let's get it. That's what I would say personally. An arrogant person is. An arrogant person is somebody who's so full of themselves they think that they have all the answers, they have everything figured out, nothing could ever interfere with them, and then shit interferes with them, and then they don't take accountability for it. You're arrogant. But I don't think self-belief and you claiming your belief loudly to yourself is arrogant. I also don't believe that it's like, it doesn't make you a narcissist, it doesn't make you a psycho, it doesn't make you any of those things. It makes you a confident person. You know what I'm saying? Confident, to confide in yourself. You have yourself, you have confidence, you believe in yourself. What's wrong with expressing that? Because the more people express their inner belief in themselves, then the more it gives other people, Chasing Smiles, thank you for that. Thank you for that. The more people express their inner belief in themselves, the more it gives other people permission around them to express their inner beliefs in themselves. I'm watching Conor McGregor. I did a study of him last week. I'm like, bro, this dude is just screaming and oozing this ridiculous level of confidence in himself. And then he goes in there and beats people up for real. He's the first UFC fighter to have 2 titles in 2 different weight classes. That's never been done before. And this is a small guy. This is not a big, giant, Tyson Fury type of guy. This is like a small dude just beating people up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, realistically speaking, it's just a belief in yourself. It's a belief in yourself, and you got to be unapologetic. You got to take it to the universe. The universe can't give you what you want if you're not asking for it. The Bible even says, ask, what is it? Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. If you're not asking, then how are you supposed to get it? If you're not seeking it, how are you supposed to find it? If you're not knocking, how's the door supposed to be open to you? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we think inside of our own selves, but we never bring it out to the world. We never make it public, so we can never get it. Imagine if you say you want to go to school, but you never put that energy out into the world. You'll never go to school. Imagine if you say you want to start a business, but you just keep the idea ruminating in your brain all day. You'll never put the actions forth to do it. The reason why people have personal trainers is because they want accountability partners. And the accountability partner can only be your accountability partner if they know what it is you want to be held accountable to. Yo, I am the best. I'm the greatest at this thing. Cool. The people around you say, okay, you're the best. You should be able to handle all this work right here then. And then you have this entire network of people that are relying on you to handle these things so that you can actually become the best publicly. We know where you want to go now. We can help you. But if you keep it inside and you don't ever tell anybody, it'll never get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got 8,000 likes, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping the screen. You feel me? Like, claim it. Say you are that person and be that person. Do that. Be the biggest and the best you could possibly be. What's the problem with that? You know what I'm saying? Where are these claps coming from? They're coming from this app. Those who specialize in excuses seldom amount to anything. Super facts. Super facts. Hey, good morning. What up, Beauty Capri? Sweet and heavenly. I agree. Hello, good morning. Asian A. What up, Asian A? Period. What's up? What's up? Wait a minute. Do you like not have a Bloody Clip? What's up, Bloody Clip? Welcome to the live. Amen. No, it's true, man. So I'm making this expression right now. I'm telling people I'm the greatest, I'm the best. This is how I've always felt. But I've always been nervous to tell people that because I'm like, what if people like debunk my dream? What if they poke a hole in my thing? And it's like, bro, if somebody could poke a hole in how you feel about you, then you really don't feel that way about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You need to go back into the lab and work on that. But if you feel like you look at your life, you say, bro, I show up every day. I do my absolute best every day. And I literally can take my art or take my work, compare it to someone else who's like at a higher level and say, bro, these are equal. I am the best. I'm better. I'm the greatest. You feel me? That don't mean that I think I'm better than anybody else. But it means that I believe that at my specific thing, at what I do, I'm the greatest at this thing. And I'm going to continue getting greater at it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean like my journey stopped. That don't mean I'm better than anybody else. Nah, you people are different than me. I'm different than every other artist in the world. I'm different than every other live stream. I'm different than every other individual who looks like me. I'm different than every other person in the world. Everybody's different. I'm the greatest at what it is that I do. I can't compare myself to anybody else. I am the greatest at what it is that I do. And so I'm going to continue doing it until I get better at it, until the entire world knows that I'm the greatest. You feel me? And that's just how it is. Like, I feel like I'm extraordinary at what I do. And I've been shy and scared to tell other people that because I'm like, who cares if they know? I know. And it's like, no, it matters if they know because you got to tell the universe. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Wherever two or more agree, there I am. I don't need you to agree with me, but I need you to know that this is what it is. You feel me? And so it's just mind blowing to me. You know what I'm saying? Take a different approach. You feel me? And see what happens. I started listening to your lives while I write my plans and goals for the day, week, and month, etc. Hey, Melanie, what's up? Yo, and good morning. What up, big country? Welcome to the live. Andres Andy Davila, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, man. But like, we can make a whole study as to why people don't believe in themselves, really. You know what I'm saying? And it really just breaks down to the inner narrative, the inner conversation that you're having inside of yourself. There's a book that they told me to read a long time ago. I started reading it, but I didn't finish it. And I got to get back to finishing it because it was my sister's book. But it's a book called Psycho-Cybernetics by a dude named Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Maxwell Maltz was a plastic surgeon way back in the day, I think in the 50s. He was a plastic surgeon, and he would do a lot of cosmetic surgeries on a bunch of different people. And what he noticed after doing enough plastic surgery and cosmetic surgery on so many different people is that for some people, a small change in their appearance radically changed their entire life. Like they became completely different people, whether it be a nose job, a facelift, or this or that. Something small he did to somebody radically changed their life. The way that they show up in the world is radiant. They're bigger, they're better, they're happier, they're extraordinary based on this change, this physical change that he would perform on them. And he said for other people, it might be a big change or it'll be a small change, but for some of the people that he would do the surgeries on, nothing would change. Nothing at all. And what he realized was over time, it didn't matter. He was like, oh, I did this big change on one person and their life is different. And then I did a small change on somebody and their life was different. And then I did a big change on someone else and nothing changed in their life. And I did a small change on someone else and nothing changed. So it doesn't really matter the changes. Like, so what's the difference? And what he ended up writing about was, I'm a plastic surgeon. I do these changes on people's appearance. But what I found was that it wasn't really the changes that I was making to their appearance that allowed them to live a different life or have a better life. It was the change that happened inside of their mind about themselves that allowed them to live a different life. It didn't matter what I did. What I did was just them, like the excuse. It was just the thing for them to be able to give themselves the permission to have a better personal outlook on themselves. But in reality, it didn't matter what physical change I made to them because I did a lot of changes on a lot of people. And to some of them, you thought it was going to make them change completely, and they didn't. And to some of them, you thought it was going to be like, that's a really small change. I don't think that that's going to change your life. And then they get the operation, like, oh my God, I'm so different. My whole life is better. I can do anything now. And he didn't understand it. But after years and years and years of making these changes on people, he realized it wasn't the physical changes that I was making on people. It was the changes that inside of themselves, the way you see yourself. The book is about your self-image, the way you see you, the way you identify you, the way you prioritize you, the way you respect you, the way you take care of you. You can tell the way you respect yourself by your life, by your surroundings. How do you take care of your possessions? Do you make your bed in the morning? Do you brush your teeth? Do you prioritize your health, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health? Do you prioritize your relationships? Do you actually talk to people and care for people? Do you have communication? Do you give to anybody? Do you donate to anybody? Do you show up for anybody outside of yourself? Like, what is it that you do? You know what I'm saying? You can tell a lot about a person, the way that they see themselves based on how they show up in the world. For example, I've noticed that most of the people in my life that I can notice, like, that actually care about themselves, they care about their appearance. Most of the friends that I have that actually go and work out and take care of their appearance, you can tell a lot about a person just by the way that they look from afar. Like, this person is in shape, their clothes are clean, they look neatly put together. You care about your life. I can see it from a mile away. I can see it from far away. You actually care. If you don't, you may not care a whole bunch. You may not be self-indulgent and caught up in your own, but you care enough about your life to put something on your appearance, to let the world, to let God and the universe know that you care about your life. Like, I care about this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I care enough to show up this way. I care enough to get a haircut. I care enough to brush my teeth and make sure there's no plaque in my teeth. I care enough to go and lift some weights because I like feeling strong and actually being strong enough to lift something for somebody. I care enough to have the endurance to get through my day. I care enough to take care of myself. I care enough to make my bed in the morning. If I make my bed in the morning, that means I already started the day taking care of my business. I care enough to follow up with the people I care about in my life. I care enough to work and take care of my business. Like, I care about my life versus somebody else who's like walking around slothful and leaning to the left and arrogant. And like, you don't really care that much about your life. You know what I'm saying? And we can see these things from a mile away, you know? Let me see. We always been a just average person. Chase Smile says, is that an I? I've always been a just average person. I'm trying to see what that's saying. Wow, Tashai, straight up. I can tell you like talking about yourself. Guile, I suppose. On my live, for sure. Right, okay. Man behind you rolled his eyes. Guile, you're negative. You gotta go. And you got 11 followers. I can see because you're negative. You gotta get up out of here, player. Mute. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being average, Dr. MHB. Right. Shows you're reliable. Right. Howdy. What up, Lee? Here's the saddest part of my day. Leaving your live to go back to work. Hello, have a good day. Have a good day, Melanie. Peace. I'm going to start working on the evening lives, too, like you told me to. Yes, facts. And people respect you more when they see how well you take care of yourself because it shows you're reliable. Absolutely. It does show that you're reliable. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. MHB says there's nothing wrong with being average. Absolutely. Somebody said it. I was listening to Charlie Munger yesterday. This week, the person I'm studying is Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger was Warren Buffett's business partner for like, I don't even know, 40, 50 years. He's one of the founders of Berkshire Hathaway, just one of the most, just one of the wealthiest people in the world, Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's business partner. And he recently passed away, I want to say less than like 2 months ago or something like that. And so I'm doing a study on him. He's the person I'm studying this week. Every Sunday, I study every Sunday I choose, for the next week, I'm going to study a different person. I'm going to study different people. Charlie Munger this week, and I heard him say yesterday, he said, man, a majority of our success, what up, Ken? What up, Nad Pitt? Welcome to the live. I heard Charlie Munger say a majority of our success is really just based on common sense. Like, a lot of things that we do is common sense. And then the interviewer said, would you say a majority of our success is common sense? Charlie Munger said, yeah, except common sense really isn't common sense. Every time you say common sense, it's uncommon sense. Because, what do you say? Every time you say common sense is uncommon sense because it's really not that common. The amount of sense that you're talking about really isn't common. So uncommon sense is actually the right term that you want to use. It's an uncommon sense of sense. So I don't know. I'm still researching the guy, so I don't know completely what that meant, but it pretty much just means like there's nothing wrong with being average, man. When you're an average person, and what do you mean by average? To be honest with you, I don't even know if I believe average even exists. Now that I think about it, whenever somebody could say I'm an average person, I don't think so. I don't believe that average really exists because everybody is different, especially in their own way. You might perform average in a certain category, but you may also, and the probability is also really high that you perform above average in another category. So what are you really gauging yourself by? You know what I'm saying? I know somebody who is not really good at reading and writing, but they're extraordinary at math. And so I could not classify this person as an average person. Maybe they can classify themselves. They'll be like, oh, I'm average. Why? Because I can't read and write that well. Yeah, but you're above average in math. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Why are you focused on the worst parts of you? Why don't you focus on and highlight your gifts? You're extraordinary at math. Why don't you start the conversation by saying, I'm extraordinary at math. I may be the greatest at math. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we highlight our weaknesses above everything else because they're the parts that we look at the most. They're the Goliaths in our life instead of us looking at yo, bro, we really do good things. Sir DQ, what are you doing on live? Hurt my heart to see the show canceled. Hey, Sir DQ, the show's not canceled. We got a live show happening the 31st. You got to pull up. Pull up. Let me see. Yeah, we do have a live show too. May 31st this month. Catch me live performing in Miami at this really dope spot called Salamander, where me and Yoli Mayer had that show this last Saturday. It's going to be an amazing show. Me with a live band. Going to have a lot of cool things in the party. Y'all make sure to come through. Hello, what up, Jasmine Major? Welcome. Just by making your bed can start your day even better. Absolutely. Making your bed, for sure. Yes, and being consistent about it. Right. Definitely. If common sense was so common, everyone would have it, right? Because a lot of people lack common sense. Really, I never liked that. Whenever somebody would tell me oh, it's common sense, I'd be like, what are you talking about? I don't believe in common sense, bro. That doesn't make any sense. For there to be a common sense of general understanding that everybody in the world would have had to have the exact same level of information that you have. Tahita, thank you for the rose. Everybody would have to have had the same amount of schooling. Everybody would have had to have the exact same experiences as you. Because every single human being who's alive today has different experiential, just experienced things differently. It means that common sense doesn't exist because there are no such thing as common people. It doesn't really make any sense. Every single person that's alive has lived a different life. No two people have lived the exact same life. So how is there some general sense of understanding that you're supposed to have that I'm supposed to have? Oh, everyone knows that this is the way it is. No. I don't know that. I didn't see that growing up. What are you talking about? oh, well, then, you're an outsider. No, bro, you're just a jackass because you think that everyone sees the world from your paradigm. You must be crazy. Like, no, I don't believe that. I think one of the best things you could do if you want to elevate to a higher level of understanding or awareness in the world is just debunk that and throw that sense of common sense right out the window. Like, no such thing as common sense because there's no such thing as common people. Everybody is extraordinary at something and everybody is shitty at something. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to focus on our strengths. All right, great. I'm fabulous and happy. Yourself, hey, never good at anything just in middle school. Good, but not good enough. Man. Let me see. Jasmine Majors. Back totally and Facebook, please. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Tahita. Welcome. Right. Common sense was never common. Fiji's back. Never. Common sense is only common to the person making sense of it. Yo, that's actually a fact. Common sense is only common to the person making sense of it. That's a bar. That's a bar. Win-win. That is absolutely a bar. Yeah, man. People like to create these things. People think that because they're so proficient in something that they can ridicule other people who are not as proficient. And it's like, bro, that don't make no damn sense. Like, I don't know the things that you know. I haven't been the places that you've been. I'm not aware of the things that you're aware of. Like, you should have some general sense of grace for everybody in the world who doesn't know some of the things that you know. Some people are really good at reading and writing. Me, I think I'm a really good reader and writer. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell, I read really well. I like books, and I wrote a book. You know what I'm saying? Materialize my top 10 manifestations. Go and buy my book right now. It's available on Amazon, and it's available in my merch store. Go and get it. If you buy it from Amazon, then you're just going to get the book, and it's going to be amazing. If you buy it from me, then I'll be able to sign it for you. Sign it and send it to you. So hit the links in my bio and go and get my book. It's an amazing book. 10 chapters, really short, really cool, just about manifestation. But yeah, I highly believe that people, Dr. MHB, who's your publisher? Amazon. Amazon is my publisher. Yeah, Amazon. KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. I wrote a poem called Common Sense. Really? We want to hear it. Nice. Fiji's back. Nah, man, yeah. And writing a book was easy. I sat there and I was like, okay, well, I'm not an expert in that or this, but I can tell you about how I've accomplished some things. Bam, 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 bam. I've had some really cool accomplishments, and they were all miracles. You know what I'm saying? They were all things that should not have happened, but happened anyway, And so, yeah, I heard the definition of a miracle in Men in Black 3. Dude was like, do you know the definition of a miracle? Dude was like, no. So the definition of a miracle is something that wasn't supposed to happen, but happened anyway. And I thought that was fire. And I'm like, yeah, that's incredible, man. So let's believe in ourselves, man. Let's take it a level higher. Let's do some incredible things in this world, And we can only do that by increasing our sense of self. You know what I'm saying? We can only do that by telling ourselves we are the greatest. You are the best at something. You just got to find the thing that you're the best at. And don't be afraid to tell people that you're great. You are great. Now, I'm not saying become a narcissist. I'm not saying only talk about yourself all day, every day. But I am saying have a high sense of self. Read the book, Psycho-Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Get a better self-image of yourself. Get some more swag about yourself. Get some more belief in yourself. Focus on your strengths so that you can walk inside the world and tell a person why you're not average. Because you're not average. You're not average. You're not common. When Chase Smiles says she's average, I don't believe Chase Smiles is average in any sense of itself. Not at all. I don't believe that anybody who comes into these lives with the level of yo, I actually want to better myself and I actually want to share ideas and I actually want to increase, good vibes in the world. I don't think any person that walks around with that kind of personality is average, because you're not a slave to society. You feel me? Chase Smiles. Thank you for that. I'm telling you, I just don't believe it. I need the pink hoodie. What pink hoodie? I want to believe miracles happen every day. I definitely, look, man, the sun to me is extraordinary because the sun doesn't need to show up, A lot of times people don't believe in miracles because they see them every day. Just because we wake up every day and the sun comes up, we take it for granted. We're like, oh, that's just sunrise. Ain't no big deal. I got to go work today. It's like, nah, bro, you're not going to appreciate the sun until that one day the sun don't show up. Because there's nothing a human being can do if the sun does not come up tomorrow. You feel me? You know that, right? There's nothing we can do. If the sun don't come up, we're just going to panic and die right away. That's it. So, a lot of times we take miracles for granted because we see them every day. We see a baby getting born every day and it stops being a miracle. We see a baby, learn 3 languages at the same time and it's whatever that happens. We see people, live to be 100. We see people, drop 80 pounds, 100 pounds, 300 pounds. We see people become millionaires and billionaires. We see people change the world. We see people create technologies that we still can't comprehend. Do you know how your remote control works in your house? Do you know how like Bluetooth works? Do you know how Wi-Fi works? Do you know how radio frequencies work? Do you know how like any of these things on a quantum level, atomic level, you know, do you know how any of these things work? No. But we see miracles happen every day, but because like somebody has given some sort of explanation for it, we like, oh yeah, the sun is there because of the gravitational pull and orbits, and nigga, please. That sounds great to people on Earth. It gives us a sense, just because somebody can give you assurance doesn't mean that it's true what they're saying. You know, science has been debunking itself for generations. Technology, advancements in technology and advancements in like discoveries in medicine and physics and consciousness have been debunking everything for generations. Like, pay attention to it. You know, it's not really something that's like set in stone. Because we see miracles every day, we forget that they're miracles. We take them for granted. And it's not. The fact that you can breathe right now is a miracle. The fact that you can walk right now is a miracle. The fact that you can talk and see. The fact that you have a piece of technology in your hand, little piece of plastic and glass that can tell you everything about the world today is a miracle. Because actually did not exist 100 years ago at all. That was a fairy tale. Like 50 years ago, that was a fairy tale. What? Internet? What? Computers? What? A phone? Like, it happened so fast that we like, yo, this is crazy. Bluetooth, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a whole bunch of things. So satellites, like, these are all miracles. They're happening in real time, and we're capable of making and manufacturing miracles if we believe in it. The Wright brothers created a miracle with the first heavier than air flying machine, the airplane. They made it with bike parts. They ran a bicycle store. They were so passionate about this thing that they found a way to make it. That's a miracle. You know, there's no other way to describe that. That's a miracle. Oh no, it's an advancement in technology. They just put the thing like, you can explain what they did so arrogantly, but you could not have done it. So what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Walt Disney, creating Disney World, creating the animation industry almost as a whole. Like, these are all miracles, and a lot of times we forget them. Your heartbeat, the fact that your heart is beating. Somebody once said, yo, we live in a world of cause and effect, right? So yeah, he said cause and effect, right? I said, yeah, cause and effect. I'm like, bro, yes, cause and effect. For every effect, there is a cause, and after every cause, some sort of effect has to happen. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, cool. If we live in a world of cause and effect, you have a heartbeat, right? And I was like, yeah, I got a heartbeat. He said, yeah, so what is your heart beating to? And I was like, oh, it caught me by complete surprise. He was like, yeah, cause and effect, right? I said, yeah. He said, what's your heart beating to? Frequencies, right? Frequencies that you can't explain. What is your heart beating to? Why is there a rhythm inside of your chest? Is the blood pumping the heart, or is the heart pumping the blood? And if it is, what's powering it? Like, what is it beating to? I was like, huh, that's interesting. He made me think like there was some sort of force on the other side of the universe that was sending out a signal, and my heart was beating to that signal. Like, literally every human is beating to their own drum, you know? So I was like, oh, that's super interesting. He said, cause and effect, bro. Think about it. I was like, wow, that's very, 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 very interesting. I got some interesting friends, and I love having interesting conversations. But yeah, just because miracles happen every day, we believe that they're not miracles anymore. And that's crazy to me. Exactly. Queen loves Angelica. What's up? I think it's just as amazing as the next and the last. Always beautiful to me. Why take away from joy? Hey, right. Very true. Amen. It's all right. I love daily small joys. It keeps my frequency so high. Yes. Facts. Regurgitating a book doesn't make you an expert because you remembered it. Facts. Yes, for sure. Imagine how boring it would be without it. Right. I'm telling you. Interesting. Interesting. Exactly. The person was like, we live in a world of cause and effect, bro. What's your heart beating to, bro? What is that? And I was like, that's true. Like, because if I just believe it's all just happening inside of my chest, then it's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Like, what is making what do what? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But he's like, yo, but if you feel that there's a rhythm that's happening somewhere else that's making your heart pump, I'm like, oh, okay. That's worth thinking about. Why not? Hey, shit, that's crazy. I like that. But it's like, yeah. And that would mean that there's something on the other side of the universe that's in tune with you that actually cares about you. You know, why is that hard to believe? A satellite in space making it possible for you to make a phone call is believable, but something on the other side of the universe beating and pumping your heart right now is not believable? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Something must love me from afar. Yep. I will check your book out. Please do. Yeah, my book is fire. Materialize, my top 10 manifestations. Go and get it right now. It's available on Amazon, and it's dope. It's a dope-ass book. I've done some dope things, and these are just 10 chapters of how I did what I did. You feel me? And I'm still doing it. So I got to drop a part 2 soon. Yes, we tend to take for granted what comes so natural. Honestly, invested here. Honestly, we do tend to take for granted that which is like so by like trees. trees, fruits, vegetables. The fact that we live in a world that literally can produce everything we need to survive for 100 years is extraordinary. Myron Golden says there's never been a lack of resources. There's only been a lack of resourcefulness. Yo, we at 10,000 likes, man. I appreciate y'all. And it's very true, bro. Like, we got to get ourselves out of that lack mindset. And we got to tap ourselves more into an abundant mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we are abundant. You live in an incredible universe filled with incredible things all happening at the same time. Like, go to the other side of your city today. Go to another place. Go see something that you normally don't see. Go stand somewhere you normally don't stand. Go talk to someone, as nervous as you may be, that you don't normally talk to. Put yourself out there and you begin to experience life in its fullness. The beauty of fear is that it allows you to overcome it. And when you overcome fear, you get like a sense of purpose, and you get a sense of strength, and you get a sense of wonder that you cannot manufacture in any other way. Fear, overcoming fear is like the most powerful force in the universe in my mind. Because what you do when you can overcome that fear, what you become is radically different than what you were before you did it. Like, before you did it, you might have just been like meandering and like, you know, sitting behind the fort that you built to protect yourself. But in reality, man, when you overcome the things that you're scared to overcome, it creates this feeling inside of you that it's like a high, it's like a drug. That's why people end up becoming like adrenaline junkies, because it's like, man, when you overcome the things that you're scared of, you just become a completely different person, and it changes your life. It changes your approach to life. It changes how you feel as a person. It changes how you think about yourself. It changes how you speak to yourself. You just become a superhero. You know what I'm saying? And then like life becomes a little bit more gratifying for you. You feel me? Life becomes more gratifying. Sebek, what up? The beauty of fear is being able to overcome it. Absolutely. What state are you in? I'm in Florida. The book. Yes, my book. Materialize. It's backwards right now because my thing is all backwards, but materialize. My top 10 manifestations. The greatest book in the world. I'm the greatest author in the world too. Unity, straight up. Yes, definitely. Nah, man, I just know from experience, bro. Like, the last chapter in the book is called The Courage to Do It All. It's like all these things that I did. Hold on, let me see. What we're talking on the... Here it goes. Everyone is afraid. No one 100% likes themselves, and no one truly knows it all. Figuring this out gave me a confidence that I still hold to this day. Once you realize that everyone is scared, you'll see that there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Whether you're pursuing your lifelong dream or just walking down the street, always keep this in mind. Everybody is afraid, nobody is perfect, and no one has all the answers. That's it. I learned that when I was working at the gym, honestly. Put the camera. Boom. Everyone is afraid, no one 100% likes themselves, and no one truly knows it all. Figuring this out gave me the confidence that I still hold to this day. Once you realize that everyone is scared, you'll see that there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Whether you're pursuing your lifelong dream or just walking down the street, always keep this in mind. Everyone is afraid. Nobody is perfect, and no one has all the answers. I'm telling you, bro. This is the last chapter of my book. Yeah, I felt like it was a great way. I feel like this is a great way to end the book, too, because I was like, yo, bro. I've been very shy. I've been very timid. You know what I'm saying? Every step, every move, every opportunity that I've capitalized on has required immense courage on my part. I mean, scary shit sometimes. However, that is not the disclaimer. The disclaimer is this. I grew up very shy, very timid, and I was afraid of everything every step of the way. But I had to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? Fear, bro. Fear. I was afraid of everything. And it wasn't until I realized, like, bro, I got to be fearless. You feel me? I don't even like the word courage. I'll be honest with you. Like, the word courage to me is like, I feel like the word courage is a weak word. I don't like the word courage. Courage, every time I hear the word courage, it makes me think of like Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's like, okay, you can have courage, you're afraid, but you're still gonna do it. I prefer the word fearless. Fearless always makes me want to do things. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal preference. Everybody's gonna have a different one. But my personal preference, I like fearless. I like hearing the word fearless. I like saying, yo, today I gotta be fearless. Today I'm gonna be fearless. I'm fearless. I feel like I'm really only valuable as I'm fearless. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm timid and I'm shaking and I'm scared to do something, it's like you're stuck. You're stagnant. You're standing still. You're not doing anything. Chase the smiles. Thank you. Icy Angels, thank you for the hand heart. God's perfect love cast out fear. Hey, I like that. Good morning. What up, Leslie Frank? Let me see. It's dope. That resonated. Have a great day, y'all. Peace, Fiji's back. Have a great day. Sweet and heavenly. That's an entire word, brother. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It just really is. Hey, long time no see. Straight up. It's just courage, man. Like, have the courage to do the thing, bro. Even if you're scared, be fearless. Say, I'm fearless. I gotta be fearless. I gotta do this. I gotta come back with results today. I gotta come back with some results. You know what I'm saying? That has always got me like what I wanted. Me telling myself like, yo, fearless.
I put inside the wood the term inside.
Okay.
But you have ants too.
Okay.
So I come back now
Okay.
to spray for ants.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. You gonna come back now or like later?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Appreciate you. Oh, you gotta unlock. No, yeah, the top. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yup. I was rocking your music all day yesterday. Hey, thank you, Leslie Franklin. You deserve your flowers for real. Hey, thank you, Seba. And thank you for the 65 flowers, man. Appreciate that. For real, appreciate you. Transform the way you speak and you will transform your beliefs. Lose. Yep, absolutely, man. Like, it's the way that you see yourself, man. The way you see yourself is going to affect your entire life, man. So, like, I would say challenge all that shit that's holding you back, man. You know that you're the only thing holding you back. You're just comfortable there. You're comfortable being afraid. You're comfortable being small. Make yourself uncomfortable. I got a way right now. I got a situation that I got to handle, right? The pressure is on, right? And I have a way to, like, shrink, right? I have a way to, like, you know what? I could just lean here, get a little bit of this money from here, do it safely. The reality of the situation is that I have to remove myself from a certain safety net that I've had. You know what I'm saying? I got to remove myself. Every time I've been in trouble, I've been able to call my sister, and my sister would help me out. I'd be like, look, I'm in a tight spot. My sister's like, all right, cool, I'll help you. And she's not perfect, but she's been able to help me. And so now I'm in a space where I'm like, you know what? I can't ask her for any more help. I can if I really needed to. I'm not going to ask you for anything else. I'm going to burn the boats. I'm going to say, you know what, sis? I appreciate you and I love you. But this problem that I got, as big as it is, I got to handle it myself. I can't let you do that for me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because if I continue to do that, I'll continue to only have what it is that I already have. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that anymore. What I want is self-determination. What I want is the ability to do this and do it the way that I know I'm supposed to do it. So even if you have a safety net, even if you have something that you can lean on that will allow you to easily handle a problem, if you know that's not the way that's going to, like, really, if you know it's not sustainable and it's really not your way and it's you're supposed to be doing more, burn the boats. See it in your mind and say, you know what, that door is closed and that door is closed forever. I got to go and do this myself now. You know what I'm saying? No matter which way it goes. And if I fail, I fail. Cool. It's my responsibility anyway. If I succeed, which I have to succeed, I always succeed, I always get results, then I'm going to win. But the person that you become when you burn your boats and when you remove yourself from whatever safety net you may have, it allows you to really become who you was meant to be. That kind of courage, that kind of like self-determination, that kind of like confidence that you've been wanting is on the other side of the fear. It's on the other side of the work that you're afraid to do. It's on the other side of the stuff that you're just like putting off until the end of your life. You know what I'm saying? You really want to live an easy life, but it's different. You can live an easy life or you can live a great life. I never want a great life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never want an easy life. I want a great life. You feel me? Sometimes I want to relax. Sometimes I want to chill. Sometimes I want to not stress. And you get those moments. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, if you want a great life and an easy life are two very different things. You know what I'm saying? If you want a great life, you got to understand, man, this greatness is going to cost me something. It's going to cost me something substantial. Paris, what up? The great life is going to cost me something substantial. I got to remove myself from the safety net. It was in the 48 Laws of Power where I read this story. There was a general. He had 3 boats full of soldiers. He had to row to an island and he had to conquer the island. As soon as they got to the beach, they jumped off into the beach. The first order that the general gave to his people was, yo, burn the boats. They were like, what? The soldiers looking crazy. Like, well, we just used these boats together. Like, nah, burn them. Burn the boats right now. Feel me? Paris, thank you for the follow. Gotta go, King. Have a good live and a wonderful day. You too, Tashaya. Have a great day. Come on. People use me all the time for time and money. Leslie, man, look, burn the boats. I never lose. I either win or learn. Facts. So true. So true. Right. I'm telling you, rely on God. Right. Same. It's so easy to stay in comfort. You have to be intentional. Right. I must do. I get to bring about change. Right. I feel you. The pressure is on. Energy. I'm telling you, yo, this is real stuff. Transform the way you speak and you transform your beliefs. Right. Remember the story of Job. Right. And so, like, the dude was like, yo, burn the boats. The soldiers is panicking now. Like, wait a minute. What you mean burn the? We just use these boats together. He's like, I don't care what you're saying. Burn the boats. So as soon as all the soldiers burned the boats that they came on, they said, look now. Now we only have one option. No, now we only have two options. Either we go into this forest, take over this island, kill the opposition, and take their boats, or we die. And so, what do you think they did? Because they didn't have no escape. You good? Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too. Have an amazing day. I appreciate you, and thank you for saving my life. Thank you, bro.
All right.
You want some water?
I'm fine. I have network.
Okay. All right. Man, I'm telling you. Hello, how are you today? Genuine, what up? It's the path that scares you the most that will allow you the opportunity to become fearless. Fact. I needed this talk today. I'm telling you. I needed this talk too. Sometimes I be talking and it don't even be me. It's not even me talking. It's something talking through me to like talk. Bugs be gone. Hey, facts. Man, look, if you've never had a termite problem in your life, like, it's crazy. I had one in the last house that I lived in with my parents. Scariest shit in the world. And I seen some termites here, and I was like, ain't having that. So I was like, yo, come and get this. So they came and they fixing this stuff. But, man, I'm telling you, like, the reality is, bro, that general told his soldiers to burn the boats, and he gave them two options. Either we're going to pass away, or we got to go in here, conquer this island, take their boats. And what do you think they did? Literally, that militia went into the island, and even though they were outnumbered, they devastated the opposition. They killed everybody on the island, and they took those boats because they didn't have a choice. So you got to burn your boats, man. You got to completely burn your boats. You got to burn them. You got to say, look, bro, you are going to be shackled to the life that you have right now as long as you retain your grip on that safety net. Like, oh, this is my safety net. This is my plan B. Most people don't have this, so I might as well hold on to it because I have it. And it's like, bro, let that shit go. If you're not living a life of faith, then you're not living a life worth living. Reality. If you're not living a life of fearlessness, you're not living a life worth living. Reality. Like, because you're living under this crushing weight of desire with no way of getting to it because you're not giving yourself, you're not equipping yourself with the tools and the opportunity to go and get it. You're not putting the pressure on. Yo, I got pressure on me. I got to go and get this thing popping no matter what. I have to make real deals in the real world. I can't rely on my safety net anymore. I got to really go outside. I got to really sell my products. I got to really promote myself. I got to really put myself out. I got to become successful. And that's only going to happen. Tajay, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, we definitely will. Right. Preach. Thank you. So true. I believe it's the Holy Spirit. Right. We got a picture buzz in Cali. Right. God's working through you. Learning so much from this live. Thanks for the wisdom. Absolutely. I feel energized. Facts on facts on facts. Honestly, I feel it. Straight up. And this is who we are internally. Like, this is who you're meant to be. The only reason why this is resonating with you is because you know it's true. I'm not saying anything you don't already know. I'm just organizing it in a certain kind of way to where you get it like, damn, that is true. You know, I tell people all the time, bro, like, Myron Golden says we live in an abundant world. There's never been a lack of resources. There has only been a lack of resourcefulness. Meaning, bro, whenever people talk about, oh, we're low on this resource, low on that. No, you're not. You're not low on resources. You're low on resourcefulness. You don't know how to use what you got. You know what I'm saying? Because while you sitting there complaining about all the things you don't got, somebody outside is like, man, I got water. I got bread. I got water and flour. I'm going to go outside and sell me some buns, sell me some empanadas, sell me something. Like, I'm going to get something popping today. I'm going to develop this skill that's going to allow me to live an incredible life. And I'm only going to develop the skill when the pressure is on. If you ain't got no pressure and you sitting on the beach and your bank account is full, you're not going to do what God had designed for you to do. So your journey, albeit tough, is well designed and well crafted for you. Get that shit done. Stop avoiding the real journey. Stop avoiding the real fight. You know what I'm saying? Stop avoiding the real you. That's the sad part. You're not even yourself right now. You're like a pawn of yourself. You're like a shadow of yourself. You're a shadow of who you really are because you're not really being who you could be. You know what I'm saying? You're a shadow of yourself. Like, stop being a shadow of yourself, man. Like, be the real you. Animate yourself. Get yourself up. Tell yourself, I am the greatest. I'm the greatest at this thing, no matter what. I rap. I make music. I'm the greatest recording artist on the planet. Nobody is better than me, bro. You might be different, but you're not better than me. I'm the greatest. And what I do, I'm the greatest, hands down. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can interfere with this shit. That's what it is. And if my confidence offends you, then you're easily offended because this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Get out your own head. Me and my greatness becoming one right now. You feel me? You need to focus on your greatness and become one with that. And stop looking at other people's journeys like you tripping. You feel me? Social media got you bent out of shape. You out here looking at other people's lives like, oh my God, I would love to go to Turks and Caicos in Greece. I would love to go to Dubai. Man, look, you can get there by doing what it is that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? If that's your desire, it's a desire in you for a reason. You feel me? If it's a desire just because someone else did it, then you have no business over there anyway. You might go there and lose your life. But if it's your desire because you really want to go there because you want to experience it, then it's your desire for a reason. That means it's your higher self telling you this is possible for us. Let's get it popping over here. Come on, come here. Let's do this. Let's go the distance. You feel me? And a lot of times we just tell ourselves that we can't do it. We talk ourselves out of it. And we talk ourselves out of it because, again, we're listening to the narrative that was given to us in our childhood. Our parent told us this. Our coach told us this. Our counselor told us this. Our teacher told us this. Our cousin told us this. Our first girlfriend, first boyfriend told us this. You know what I'm saying? We developed this ingrained sense of self by like becoming who other people needed us to be our entire lives. But the reality is, if you spend more time becoming who another person needs you to be, you will spend no time becoming who you need yourself to be. And that's the sad part. You feel me? Like, I'm spending time right now to become the man of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the man of some girl's dreams right now. I just got out of a 12-year relationship. I don't want to be the man of no female's dream right now before I become the man of my own dreams. I want to be the man of my own dreams. There's a version of me that I see in my head that's awesome. That's extraordinary. I'm pretty good now, but like, yo, there's a version of me that's like, cut the cord, incredible. And that's who I want to be. And that's what I'm manifesting. That's what I'm putting myself out there to be. But I can never be that way as long as I'm like hiding behind other people's expectations of me, hiding behind being who other people either need me to be or being who other people don't need me to be. Some people don't need me to talk about my own greatness. Some people don't need me to be an extraordinary person. Some people don't need me to be confident and happy and healthy and wealthy and powerful. And I could talk this stuff and I look good and I'm willing to beat your ass in front of your girl because, come on, bro. Like, some people don't want you to be great. My father told me that years ago. My father said, look, right, you got to be careful when you go outside in the streets. I'm like, why? He said, because some dudes outside will not like you just because of the way that you look. If you go outside and their girlfriend like you, they're going to try to kill you. They're going to try to kill you. They're going to try to beat you up. They're going to try to do all this kind of damage to you. So you got to be ready for anything. The proudest day, man, it's so crazy. The proudest day that I ever saw my father like be proud of me was not the day I graduated, was not the day I started making money at my job, was not the day I did a lot for him. The proudest day that I remember seeing my father was when I came home with a pistol. As crazy as that sounds, I remember that. I remember I came home. I showed my mother, I got me a firearm. She's like, okay, that's what's up. She must have told my father, and he was like, yo, you got a firearm. I said, yeah, I showed it to him. He cocked it, played with it. And then I went outside, did my thing. When I came back home, he was like, you know what? I'm really proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you. What you proud of? He's like, I'm really proud. I like the way that you starting to live your life. Like, I just like what you got going on. Like, I'm proud of you. And I'm like, okay, cool. I remember hearing that the same day I got a gun. So I'm like, okay. Like, he's not somebody who's like, go outside and using it crazy. But he liked the fact that I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna let nobody play with me. You feel me? Because you just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will do that as long as you let them. They're like dogs. So you gotta let people know what time it is. So there are a lot of people outside that prefer you not being strong, prefer you not being wise, prefer you not being confident. Don't let them win over you. If you're a secretary and you're a bomb-ass secretary and your boss loves that you're a secretary because you do everything that he's supposed to really be doing, do you think he wants to promote you? Do you think he wants to make you an administrator, make you a regional rep? Do you think he wants you to take his position? Sad reality is probably not. You're better where you at. I'm not going to allow you to increase because I have somebody like you in my pocket. I'm better. I'm better because I have a you where you are. You think I want you to elevate and leave me with a no you? No, I don't think so. I need you to be you, and I need you to stay where you are because you're really good at what you're doing. So that's why some secretaries are so bomb and so amazing and so accountable, but they can't elevate in life because someone else who's above them is relying on them to be below them so that they look better as people and as leaders. You're not really a great leader. You just got a bomb-ass subordinate. That's really what it is. And so if I lift this subordinate up, I may be left with someone who's not a bomb subordinate, so I'm going to look like less of a leader, so I can't let you elevate. Don't allow these people to do that to you, man. Speak on your greatness. Tell the world that you're great. You are great. You are amazing. You are excellent. You are number one in the world. Nobody has the capacity to stop you. No one has the belief to stop you. Don't let other people limit you. Don't let nobody limit you. Be free. Free yourself, man. Free yourself from this dogmatic mentality that you have that you need to be subservient to somebody else or some system or some formula or some industry or some like algorithm in order for you to be happy, in order for you to survive. Do you want to survive or do you want to live? Those are two very different questions. If you want to survive, survive. You're doing a great job right now. Clearly, you're alive and you have a phone. So good luck. But if you want to live, that's going to require a radically different muscle. It's going to require a radically different belief system in yourself. You want to live. Those are two very different things. Animals and bugs survive. I don't want to live like a bug, and I don't want to live like an animal. I want to live like a human being. Like Steve Jobs called the human being the crown of creation. You know what I'm saying? You are the crown of creation. You're the highest thing on the planet, and you're the only thing that's limiting yourself, the things that are below you don't limit themselves. The fruits grow as big as they can grow. The trees grow as big as they can grow. The bugs crawl as viciously as they can crawl. You know what I'm saying? And you're the biggest and the best of all of them, but you're limiting yourself. Don't do that. Stop it. Reprogram your brain. You know what I'm saying? Reprogram your brain. I'd have a cold day in hell and try to take it from you. I'd have a cold day in hell to try and take it from you. Man, look. Don't let nobody interfere with you, bro. You are your greatest resource. You have the capacity. You have the world's information in the palm of your hand. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. You can have whatever you want. Don't let nobody bother you. Don't let nobody interfere with you. The enemy is real. I believe the devil is real because there are bad thoughts that find their way to invade your mind, even on good days. Where do they come from? You know what I'm saying? I'm a happy person. I don't want to think these thoughts, but they come anyway. So I have to admit there is some sort of enemy. There is some sort of force out there that's malicious. One person worded it to me like this. He said, look, in your brain, you have a self-preservation cortex in your mind. The self-preservation cortex part of your mind, its only job is to keep you safe. Its only job is to keep you safe, sound, and secure. So whenever you consider doing something that's risky, adventurous, dangerous, or fearful, it's automatically going to become alerted and it's automatically going to convince you otherwise. Hey, don't do that. Why? Because we have to do this over here. My job in the brain is to keep us safe. So stay at this job where you're making $11 an hour because you've been able to pay your rent. Stay in this relationship where, it's obviously not a good relationship, but, you don't have any STDs and you don't have any unnecessary babies, so stay here. Don't go to that new city because that new city might be dangerous and something dangerous might happen to us and then this thing might happen and that. Don't go on this adventure. Don't go travel. Don't go on this date. Don't go here. Don't go there. Don't go. It's a narrative that's happening in our brains, and it's happening because it's a part of our brain that's a self-preservation cord. It's supposed to preserve us. It's meant to keep us safe. It's the reason why if you want to unalive yourself, you can't go into the beach and just drown. You can't just do that because whether you want to or not, your body, the self-preservation cortex will override you and it will fight to breathe, even without your permission. You will go unconscious and then still breathe. You will still wash ashore. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a part of you that it doesn't want to pass away. You know what I'm saying? So it will override you and it will make a decision on your behalf for you because it's programmed to live. It's programmed to fight for survival. That's that fight or flight instinct. It's gonna do you. That's why if you want to unalive yourself, you got to strap yourself to something and you got to use some sort of apparatus or some sort of tool to let yourself sink. You got to strap concrete shoes to yourself so you can sink to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? There's a part of your brain that refuses to go down easily. So that part of your brain that's going to fight or flight is also doing its best to keep you safe. And so the sad truth is that sometimes it wants the best for you, but it wants you to stay safe. So it's going to convince you and it's going to create a narrative inside of your own mind that's going to stop you from doing things that are risky, that are going to stop you from doing things that could be potentially hazardous or potentially detrimental to you. And so and I talk to my self-preservation cortex often, or at least I used to, and I'm remembering it now in this conversation that I need to have this conversation. Look, I know you have my best interest at heart. I know you're trying to protect me and protect yourself. And I know that your function is to keep me safe. But I'm going to need you to shut up and I'm going to need you to get out of the way so that I can get some things done. They're going to be risky. They're going to hurt. But what doesn't kill me will make me stronger. So I need you to shut up. I am going to that new town. I am going to take that new job. I am going to leave this relationship and potentially go into another one. I am going to let go of my A1 day ones who aren't too A1 anymore. I am going to change my environment. I am going to change my schedule. I am going to do things differently. I'm not going to allow you to override me and keep me in this exact same stagnant position because I am unhappy here. So thank you for all that you've done for me to keep me alive thus far. And whenever real danger comes around, I pray that you will help me. But right now, I need you to shut it up completely so I can get some shit done. Thank you. End of memo. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And you got to stop listening to that voice. So there is an enemy and there is something out here that wants to stop you. And a lot of times it just be your own wiring, and we got to admit it. You can't fight anything that you can't see. So if you can give acknowledgement to the devil and if you can give acknowledgement to the self-preservation cortex in your brain, then you can easily say, you know what? These are things that are positioned to keep me here. I can give them free range if I want to stay here. But if I don't want to stay here and I want something more, you got to shut the hell up and you got to shut the hell up. And I and God and my fearlessness and my angels and my power and my superpowers and my manifestation and my abilities and my hustle and my grind got to all come to the forefront. And I got to rally my forces and I got to get where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Is this making sense? If this is making sense, man, make some noise in it. Good morning. Are we being cute and knowledgeable on this happy Tuesday? Hey, cute and knowledgeable. That's what it is. You feel me? Let me see. I needed this. Absolutely. Damn, bro. 12 years. That's crazy. Glad to see you with this mindset, bro. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, Rico Shop. Rico Shop. When you work hard for something, you develop a different type of attachment to it. And a person would have a cold day to try to take it from you. Facts. I want to live. I want to thrive. Facts. Let's see. I was trying to share a quote. Okay. There wasn't enough space. Every man must search his own soul. I heard it today. I love it. I've gotten teased about being dyslexic. Ain't nothing wrong with being dyslexic, bro. Like, push past it. Push past those limits. So true. You need to keep that champion mindset on speed dial. Facts. Humans are habitual beings, so we will stick with what is comfortable and familiar. Right. Rest. I'm telling you. I love that talk. Nah. Crazy. Crazy Carrie. Yes. I'm telling you, man. Look, we got to reprogram ourselves, man. You got to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. You got to be comfortable changing it up. Best thing that helped you get through your breakup. The best thing that helped me get through my breakup was like God. Because I feel like God is the one that told me to break that up. You feel me? It's the understanding that my world wasn't going to end when this relationship was over. You know what I'm saying? It was like, this meant a lot to me, but if I know it's not right for me, it's not right for me. This thing shouldn't be costing me myself. No relationship should cost you. You know what I'm saying? It should increase you. It should enhance you. It should make you want more. It should make you want to do better. It should make you want to feel better. It should make you want to accomplish more. It shouldn't come at the cost of you as a human being. You know, I always appreciate you pouring into people. It's so refreshing. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I heart Mimi on Instagram. Like, honestly speaking, no relationship should come at the cost of you. Like, none. It should increase you. It should make you better. It should make you wiser. It should make you stronger. It should make you more powerful. It should make you feel like, man, I'm fired up. Man, I like this person. I'm interested in this person. Makes me want more. Like, I'll be real. Like I got a homegirl that I've been hanging out with recently. And, bruh, something, I don't know what it is, but something about her vibe makes me want more. And I can't explain it because I have not felt that way before. I was like, yo, something about your energy made me want more. Like, you make me want to step it up. You feel me? Like, you make me want to step it up completely. And I like that shit. And I hadn't felt like that. I did not feel like that in my last relationship on any level. At any point in time do I remember feeling like I want better. I always felt like I wanted more money so I could do more for her. But never in my mind did I remember like, damn, this person made me want to increase in order to be able to stand next to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty fire. But nah, I can see more. I can see more now. My desire went up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, this is interesting. So hang out with people that increase your desires, bro. Hang out with people that make you want like, damn, I want more. Hang out with guys, girls, mentors, mentees, people that just increase your desire, people that are always talking about ideas and high frequencies and high potentials, the human potential unfolding itself, realizing itself, coming into awareness of yourself. Come to yourself, bro. Les Brown said that one time. Les Brown was like, the first time he gave a speech, they booed him off a stage. He was a kid. He was in high school. They booed him off a stage. He went and spoke to his teacher. His teacher's like, man, don't allow that to happen. You're going to have to give this speech, so get it. So he practiced and practiced and practiced. He said, I practiced so much to the point that I was so well versed in what I was saying that people would throw paper at me and I could catch it without losing my concentration. You feel me? And he was able to catch it without losing his concentration. And he said, something must have indicated to the crowd that I had come to myself. Because as soon as I got on stage and started speaking, a hush came over the crowd. And that was so awesome to me. It's like, I love that verbiage. The person said, something must have indicated to them that I had come to myself. Bro, why are you not coming to yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, come to your senses. Come. Draw a conclusion of who you believe yourself to be at this moment in time and live that out in the real world. Be bigger. Be stronger. Be smarter. Be wiser. Be more fashionable. Be more excited about the day. Be more creative. Be more hungry. Live in a state of wonder. Like, I don't want to have any hard, solid, factual obligations to any belief system that I have right now. I never want the concrete to settle in my mind. Every part of my life and every part of my belief system as it is today is malleable. This shit can move around. This shit can change shape, change form at any point in time, and I will do my best to change with it. I don't want to be stuck on stupid. You know what I'm saying? I want to be somebody who's like, yo, the playing field changed, I changed too. This thing happened, cool, I happened with it. It moved, I moved with it. Flow with it, man. Somebody told me recently, my cousin told me that. She was like, yo, there's no such thing as balance in your life. Don't ever look for balance. Don't ever look for balance. When you're going for something, don't ever look for balance. There's no such thing as balance. But there is rhythm. Find your rhythm. And I was like, ooh, I like that. Because like so many people find conflict between the balance, my life, my balance. And I was like, nah, she's like, there ain't no such thing as balance, homie. Rhythm. Get into a rhythm. Because things are going to require different things of you at different times. You know, I beat myself up when I don't wake up early enough in the morning. If I'm not up at 4 in the morning, in the gym at 5, meditating, taking a shower, eating breakfast at 7, writing music, I beat myself up. Because that's the schedule I set for myself. But I have to remember, life is a rhythm. I can sit and I can say, oh my God, I feel so bad because I didn't wake up in time. Or I can say, you know what? My body required rest. I don't know why I needed so much. Maybe it was either I needed rest for something that I just did, or my body is aware of something and I need rest for something I'm about to do. But whatever it is, I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to say, okay, cool. As long as I get up, as soon as I'm in my conscious mind, I'm going to handle everything that I need to handle in my conscious mind. I'm not going to attach myself to anything. I'm not going to kick and scream and cry. I'm going to just focus. Rhythm. All right, cool. Once I find my rhythm, I'm good. I'm going to make this shit work no matter what. Oh, I needed to hear. I'm telling you. Someone told me this recently, that there's no such thing as balance. Right? No such thing as balance. Why did I find you? Great talk inspiration. Slim R. Yo, we here. We here with it. Let me see. Yo-Yo says, as a married woman, you want someone that is going to grow with you and work with you. Honestly speaking, in my last relationship, man, there was a lot of conflict. It was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of I don't know, bro. I knew at some point in time, I knew that she just didn't want to come with me on this journey. It became obvious to me, and I'm sure man, I can be rough. I can be crazy. I can be, all sorts of things. I'm sure I'm responsible for a lot of bad things in a relationship, and I can only apologize for those and make the changes. And I'm constantly making changes. I'm constantly developing myself. I'm constantly growing. But at some point it became obvious that where I was going, she was not willing to go with me. And so I had to make a choice. Either I'm going to stay here with you and say deuces to my dream, or I'm going to go. And I'm going to trust that God has what God has for me. Because you can only do so much. I felt like my last relationship was my soulmate. I feel like, this girl's my soulmate for sure. However, if my soulmate is acting up, or if my soulmate is not doing what she is supposed to do, if she's avoiding her own inner work, if she's avoiding her own inner battles based on the way she's been nurtured in this world, I can't limit myself to you. You got to be real. If you're not willing to do that work, I can't stay here with you. I can only show it to you, and I can only do that for so long. There's some shit you got to handle. Why are you not handling it? There's nothing I need to handle. You're avoiding this, and you're going to continue to avoid this forever. Nah, look, no. And so it became obvious to me, I can only do so much of this shit before it becomes, we're going to both lose our minds behind this shit. So I got to go. And I just meditated on it. God told me what to do. God was like, I remember the last meditation I had about her specifically. God said, I gave her a chance. Last year, we went 6 months without talking to each other to give each other the ability to grow in the manners we were meant to grow in. When we came back, it was like, okay, cool. We here, we back, we doing this again. What it is. And I know I had changed. I know I've changed. I know I'm making growth. And if I just know I am. And she was the same person, you know what I'm saying? And it coming with the same problems, the same things, the same conversation, the same energy, the same things, same shit. And I was like, bruh, God was like, if you don't listen to me now, I'm going to walk away from you. And I'm like, damn, it got deep. That's how deep it got. God was like, yo, your grace, that thing that I have over your life, that thing that allows you to talk to people the way you're talking to them right now, the thing that allows you to make music, the thing that allows you to walk inside a room, have the charisma, have the faith, have the swag about yourself that you know you're going to make it. I know I'm going to make it no matter what. That it factor, it will leave you. I will leave you if you keep choosing the flesh and this person over me. You don't understand. When you're with them, you prioritize their words over my words. You prioritize their actions and their needs over my needs, which are actually your needs. But you're prioritizing them over you to the point where you're losing yourself. You're losing your balance. And you're losing your grip on who you are as an individual and your destiny as a whole. You keep pacifying them and ignoring who you are. And that's just pretty much it. God straight up told me, yo, when you're with this girl, you pay more attention to her than you pay attention to me. You're more concerned about making sure she's happy because she's a physical person that has physical needs, and I'm just your higher self. And if you keep prioritizing her over me, I'm going to do what all good things do. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave and I'm going to find somebody that's willing to prioritize me. Your gift, the thing that you think is yours, will leave you if you don't prioritize it over other things, over distractions, over gossip, over hanging with the wrong people. There are people, it's your gift, it's your grace, the grace that God has over your life. And if you don't do nothing with it, in that grace period, it will leave you. And we know people that's happened to. Like, you can look all around history, like people who have made a decision. They made a decision when their flesh, in the body, that ignored the spiritual, and then they lost out on something bigger. Don't lose the great hanging with your good. Don't lose a husband hanging with a boyfriend. Don't lose a career fucking around with your job. Don't lose, like, perfect health hanging around with, you know what I'm saying, calf raises. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose something extraordinary hanging out with the ordinary just because you can't see it in the moment. You got to have faith, man. You got to trust. Yo, I'm worth more than what it is that I'm getting right now. I have to go out on my own. It's going to be scary. It's going to be dangerous, but I'm going to burn my boat. And I'm going to make that shit work no matter what. I don't know how. I have no possible belief as to how. But calls have come in. And I have made calls that have changed my life. So things are going to happen. And I got to make some calls today. Feel me? But it's like, yo, get it in. So that was the biggest thing that like ended up like allowing me to walk away from that last relationship. The knowledge and the understanding that if I did not walk away from this thing, something very important and something very valuable to me was going to walk away from me. Like, I don't believe that the world is just a physical 3 dimensions that we see and that we live in. I believe that there's more to this because I don't know where dreams come from. And I don't know where intuition comes from. And I don't know where inspiration comes from. And I don't know where random ideas come from. And I don't know where, like, you know, Einstein's theory of relativity. He got that shit by sleeping in a cot. He had a dream that he was riding a shooting star through space. And then when he woke up, he was like, but if that's true, E equals MC squared. And that became the standard. Like, but it happened in a dream. Like, I don't know what I write music. I write songs. Where those lyrics come from, I can't tell you. How they compose themselves. Like, if I sit in front of a beat long enough, no matter what, a song will form itself. You feel me? And so it's like, I don't believe that I'm making all this shit. That would be crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So there is something that talks to me. And it's like, yo, bro, if you don't prioritize us in this thing that you got to do, we're going to leave you. We're going to go to somebody else who is going to listen. You know what I'm saying? You listen a little bit, but you prioritize that flesh and that girl a little bit more than you prioritize us. And so we going to have to make a choice. Either you're going to burn your boats and come on this journey, or we got to leave you. You're going to be the boat that we burn. And so I'm like, all right, bet. Say less. You know what I'm saying? And the beautiful part is she could have come. You could have come with me on this journey. There was a space for you on the boat, but you were unwilling. You know what I'm saying? You were unwilling due to your own fears, your own traumas, your own insecurities, your own doubts, whatever it is. And so you wanted to stay on the couch and you wanted me to stay there with you. And I couldn't do that. And I can't do that. That's not in the cards for me. And I apologize. I apologize if I made promises to you that I did not back up, because we were engaged. Like I got on my knee and I said, yo, I want to marry you. You know what I'm saying? But that came to an end. The engagement got broken in one night. The relationship got broken in that same night. And we walked away from that collectively. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like the idea of being played either. So sometimes people begin to appreciate what they had after it's gone. And then they start trying to be better. And they'd be like, oh, you trying to be better? I appreciate you trying to be better. But it is like too late for that shit, because you're only trying to be better because you're aware of the fact that this shit is over. You know what I'm saying? You're not really being better for the sake of being better. You're being better for the sake of appearance. You're being better for the sake that I can see better, and so I'll stay. Nah, you can't come now. Like, God told me this a couple years ago, actually. You wasn't going to come. I was supposed to make the decision in 2016 and in 2020. And I chose you over all that shit, and I suffered because of it. So now in 2024, I'm sorry. I can't make your decision no more, because the things that are important to me are going to leave me because I'm sitting here with you and you don't want to come. So sorry. Got to go. And that's why you got to surround yourself with people that are ambitious, that people that want things. You know what I'm saying? People that like want to go places and want to experience things and are unafraid to be great. Don't be afraid to be great. Don't be afraid to say you love people. I love people, bro. I mean, I get along with niggas all the time. I mean, I get along with people in general all the time, but that doesn't matter to me because I still love people. I still love you. I have a love for you. You know what I'm saying? I meet people outside. I don't care who you are. Some of my homies don't like gay people, right? That's their business. I know a lot of men who like get really nervous and really kind of homophobic around gay people, right? And even me on a subconscious level, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me? I don't play it. But I remember there was a guy in Brooklyn. He walked up on me and he needed me to sign a petition. He was gay and my homies walked away from him. But I sat there to listen to him. He was gay. He had AIDS. He was like 30 years old. He was in a mental institution, and all he wanted was a signature to sign a name on a petition to reform like the way that mental patients are treated in mental facilities. And I was like, for sure. After I heard his story, I wanted to cry. I'm like, damn, bro, you got AIDS and you're gay and you're black like me. I was like, bro, you could be a gay male. I'm a straight male. You could be a gay male, and the reason why I still love you and I have love for you, especially if you're black, is because before you was gay, you was black. Before you was gay, you was a man. I'm a black man. So I got love and I got respect for you despite whatever your lifestyle may be. That's your choice and that's your decision. And if you want to do that, that's for you. But I still got love for you and I'll still go to bat for you because I'm here to promote happiness, bro. Like if you're happy like that and that makes you feel free and that makes you feel loved, dog, do that shit. Because if we lived in a world that was reversed and I wanted to be with my girl and somebody told me I had to be with somebody else, I'd have been like, man, fuck that. I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go and be with this girl. Like, don't bother me. Don't get in between me and what I want. So I'm not gonna get in between anybody else what they want. And I still got love for you, and I'll still do my best to like show up for you and protect you. You know what I'm saying? And I that shit don't bother me none, because we're here to help each other grow. Though we're not here to like stifle each other's creativity and stifle each other's destiny. I may not agree with your lifestyle, but that doesn't mean that I can't like. That doesn't mean that I can't care for you and love for you, want you to be safe and want you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because that comes first before all the other stuff. Like, you are a human being, you are a male, you are black, you are all these things that we already got in common. So nah, bro, like I'm not gonna get in between you and your happiness, bro. Be happy, dog. If that's what make you happy, be happy, bro. Be as happy as you could possibly be. That's my mindset on it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that goes for anything. That goes for women as well. That goes for like anybody. You know what I'm saying? As long as your thing is not violating me in any kind of way, of course I'm gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. So I feel like we as people, man, we just got to show up for each other. And we got to be the kind of people that can say, yo, bro, look, this is who I need to be. And society may not like it. If I sit and I say I'm the greatest in the world, somebody in this live is going to be like, oh, no, you're not, because of this and that. It's like, bro, I can't give a shit what you think about me, because you don't matter. What matters is me eliminating the distance and the gap between me and my goal. And if that means that I got to shout from the mountaintops that I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I am the greatest. Nobody's going to get between it. I am the greatest in the world. That's how I believe in myself. But now if I got to put words to it and tell you so that the universe can hear me, so that God can hear me and the people can hear me in the world, you know what I'm saying? If I need to say it out loud so that whoever is supposed to come into my life and help me accomplish this goal comes, bro, why would I not say it? What if that's the only thing stopping you from succeeding? Is that people just don't know what you want. People don't know how you see yourself. People can't jump on your ship because they have no idea what you're made of. What if that's the only thing stopping you right now? Are you still comfortable shutting up about your potential, shutting up about what it is that you want? A closed mouth don't get fed. So are you still comfortable sitting there quiet, pacified, at a little gig that you don't like, in a little place you don't like? Jim Rose said in 5 years, you're either going to end up in a well-designed destination or you're going to end up in an undesigned destination. And chances are the undesigned destination is going to be somewhere you don't want to be. Driving what you don't want to drive, living where you don't want to live, doing what you don't want to do. Jim Rose. Like, the reality of the situation is you are who you create yourself to be, who you say you are. If you say that you a loser, hey, I believe you. If you say you're a winner, hey, bro, I believe you. There's enough wins out here for everybody to win. You just got to tell the world what you want. Tell the world what you want. Asking, it shall be given to you. Seeking, you shall find. Knocking, it shall be opened unto you. Don't be scared. Fearlessness. Be fearless today. Do something that scares the shit out of you and do it anyway. Do it anyway. Make that call. You're unqualified. Of course. We're all unqualified. There's a book by a dude named Mark Batterson called Chase the Lion. I'm looking at it right now. In the book, he says, God does not call the qualified. God qualifies the called. Not that was a bar. God does not call the qualified. God is not calling a pro to come and do this shit. God is calling the one that he called. And he says, yo, if you pick up on the call, I will qualify you on the way getting here. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up on the call, I will qualify you on the way getting. God does not call the qualified. God qualifies the called. Don't be sitting there stuck on stupid, and don't be sitting there acting like you're not as amazing as you know you are because somebody else don't agree with you. F them, bro. They don't matter. If a person doesn't agree that you're great, they have no business being in your circle of influence anyway. Because everybody around you should know and acknowledge the fact that you're great. I was at Yoli's show on Saturday. Yoli is great. James Flynn is great. Dan B is great. They are the best at what they do. I like being around people like that. Castro is great. Apple is great. Like, the people I was in the room with, you're great. Phil, great. The people I was in the great, these are great people. I'm excited to be around them because they push past their limits and they get shit done. Do they have their own issues? Everybody got issues, bro, but they're great nonetheless. Surround yourself by that energy, man. I believe the people around me are great, and they should all know I'm great. If they don't, I will educate them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like, come on, bro. You don't have as much time as you think that you have to keep playing small. Marianne Williamson said, there's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. Your playing small does not serve the world. We were all meant to shine as children do. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Come on, bro. Get it poppin'. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for yourself, which means you're going to always wait. You know what I'm saying? What an honor to witness someone speaking and living their purpose on purpose. Facts. This is what it is. You're waiting for yourself, bro. You are waiting for yourself, and don't wait too long, because just don't wait too long. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be one day that you can't show up for yourself anymore because you don't have a body to show up with. So until that day comes, like, show up, bro. You're waiting for yourself. That's all you've been waiting for. And you feel it too. A lot of us have this like bus stop mentality. Like, we're waiting for something. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I'm waiting. And it's like, yo, what you're waiting for is you. You are the engine to your success. The second you turn on, things will start moving in your life. But as long as you sit there thinking, you're going to keep thinking. You're going to keep waiting. Don't wait. 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 Do it today. Do it today. It's going to be scary. It's going to be weird. It's going to make your skin crawl. And that's perfectly fine, because that's what success is about. That's what success feels like. Every great moment that I've ever done has required my gut to twist up. And I'm like, ah. But then when I got it done, I'd be like, psh, I do this every day. I'm the man. I love it here. I love it here, because that's what it is. And it's so weird that more successful people aren't talking about what it takes. They don't talk about the fear involved. They don't talk about the symptoms of the fear. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's my destiny, to tell y'all, yo, bro, it sucks a lot of times. It just doesn't feel good in the middle. But understand that it's supposed to feel like that. That middle part that's so stressful is what separates you from the pack. That middle part that's so crazy and gut-wrenching is the thing that is driving everybody else off the course. So if you can get through that little middle part, what comes next is victory. What comes next is glory. What comes next is accomplishment. What comes next is success. You're going to be afraid. Everybody's afraid. You just got to ask yourself, if you're going to be the person that's afraid and going to do it, or you're going to be the person that's afraid and not do it. Everyone in the world who is a failure is a person who's afraid and they're behind the wall of not doing it. And they're all looking at the handful of people that are on the other side of that doing it, and on the other side of that fear. They're looking like, how in the world did you get over there? I just did it. But how did you do that? We're all afraid. Everyone's afraid. How did you get over there? Oh, I'm afraid too. But how are you over there? Oh, because I'm afraid, but I still do it. That's it. It's the only distinguishing quality. Like, I'm scared and I still get it done. You're scared and you allow it to stop you. You get paralyzed. I get powerful. It's different. That's the only different part. And you can do it too. Like, just do it right now. And they like thinking a lot. I can't. You know what? No one else in my family does this. No one has to do this. I don't have to do this. No, I'm going to stay here. F that guy. I'll just keep watching him from a distance. And maybe one day I'll do what he did. Or maybe I don't have to look at him anymore. I'm just going to not look at you anymore. Because you're succeeding. They don't want to look at you. I'm just not going to look at you anymore. Don't look at me. Because I'm winning. And I'm showing you that you're eminently qualified to win too. You're just scared. You're a punk. You're afraid of this. And it's sad because the only thing that you're afraid of is yourself. That's it, bro. Because that's the only thing that could cause you. Yeah, some people not going to pick up on what you're putting down. Who cares? It really don't matter. It really don't matter if that person buys your product today. All that matters is, did you do a great presentation? Was that the best presentation you could do? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you make the amount of money that you needed to make today. All that matters is if you did the thing that qualifies you to make that money. Did you do that today? Yes, okay, then cool. Then you should be happy when you leave work today, because you should know that you're qualifying yourself for a miracle. You're qualifying yourself for those sales. You're qualifying yourself. You're getting better every day. Don't worry about nothing else. Miracles happen every day. And you know the crazy thing is too? Sometimes you don't get what you want because you're just thinking too small. Let's say this, like, you're trying to manifest $5,000 to do something. You're like, oh my God, all I need is $5,000. God is trying to give you $5 million. And because you're not asking for what God is looking to give you, you're not getting anything. And it's like, oh, it's so hard to get 5,000. Maybe I just need to ask for less. No. Because you're gonna ask for $500 and you're gonna receive nothing as well. And it's like, yo, because God don't got a thing for that. You know, I don't have a thing for that. Like, the person I made you to be is a $5 million person, but you're just not asking for it. So I can't give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So you keep asking for $5 and it's like, it's irritating to me, but the second you elevate your consciousness to be able to vibrate on the frequency of what it is that I actually have for you, you'll be able to get what I have for you. But because you can't do that, because of your own fears, because you don't know nobody else who got $5 million, you don't believe it's possible for you, you think that's way too much this and that. Like, you just keep missing the boat because you're thinking too small. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking too small, and it's like, I can't give you that. Myron Golden says it's easier to make a lot of money in a short amount of time than it is to make a little bit of money over a long period of time. You trying to make a little bit of money over a long period of time, and that's why you're not getting those blessings, because you're not vibrating in the right kind of way. You thinking scarcity, you thinking lack, and so God is giving you, and life is giving you, the universe is giving you the grand mechanism that allows all this to go. The grand animator is giving you nothing but more lack, more frustration, more weird stuff, because you thinking weird, and you thinking lack, and you thinking like frustration. You know what I'm saying? You can't think that way. Ben Rose, thank you for the rose. You can't think that way. You got to think abundantly. Like, you know what, bro? As terrified as I am to ask somebody for $1 million, that's exactly what I got to do right now. Yo, how much is it going to be? It's going to be $1 million. That's ludicrous. Cool. What else? Is there any more to this conversation? Because if you're not the one that's going to give me the $1 million, I'm literally wasting time. This is a $1 million conversation I'm having with somebody who's not a millionaire. This is crazy. Like, this is insane. So we got to end this quickly. Why? Why not? You live in an abundant world. There's never been a lack of resources. And if I'm telling you something that you just don't believe, it's only because I'm showing you somewhere you've never been. It's only because I'm putting you on something that you never experienced. Stop judging and comparing yourself to other people who don't have any more than you have. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that other people can't spend that amount of money because you're not comfortable spending that amount of money. There are people out here who are buying things today that are $1 million things. Everyone wants to buy. Everyone is buying all day. There are people in Target, in Walmart, on Amazon right now. The only reason why that money is going to Amazon and going to Target and going to Walmart is because they got products that you don't got. They're putting things out that you're not putting out. It could easily go into your account, but it's easily going into their account because they prepared for it. They prepared. They woke up today and they went out into the world and said, somebody today is going to want to spend $1 million with me today. I'm going to give them the vehicle and the avenue to do that with me. You haven't done that. You don't believe in yourself enough to do that. You have some sort of conflated sense that other people are better than you, so you're going to keep walking around less than. But you can do it. You can do it at any point in time you want to do it. The only person you've been waiting for is yourself. I have 78 messages in this thing. Damn. Let me see. I felt the same when past relationship. If we are involved and growing together, then we hold each other back. Right? I feel this. I'm going through this now. Right? Yo, yes, facts. Crazy. Me too. Some people can be distractions to our purpose. Sweet and heavenly. Facts. Wow, some people can't go on the journey with you. They can't. They have to do it for themselves, because if they try to do it for you, it can be temporary. Wow. Thank you. Great insight. 1111. Hey. Sheesh, you got beautiful skin. Thank you. Exactly. And we're all God's children. He wants us to love all. Facts. We shouldn't judge. Show up for each other. You can love anyone and not participate. Right, exactly. Man, look, I love people all the time. I go out, people drinking and smoking and doing whatever. No, I'm not participating in that, but they get into it. Natalie, what's up? What's up, Nat? It's not about being fearless. It's about moving through that fear toward greatness. Yeah, my favorite word is fearless. I gotta say I'm fearless. When I say I'm fearless, I get fired up. I get something happen to me. I'm like, yo, I'm fearless, because I think of like warriors, and I think of like adventure. I think of people who jump into the fire, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. That's what I want to do right now. I want to jump into the fire. You feel me? They say we become like the 5 people we surround ourselves with. Right? I was just thinking about her quote. Right? People that are afraid don't move. They continue to do what's comfortable. Facts. Nat. You can get in the way of your own dreams and happiness. Right. I needed this for real. Scary moments breed success. Right. Being uncomfortable is a good thing. Right. It's definitely about being fearless. You got to embrace a mindset. Fear can limit your potential. Facts. What up, Nat? Buddy, right. The only thing you're afraid of is yourself. Bro, that's really true. The only thing you're afraid of is you. You're afraid of actually becoming that person you see in your imagination, because you think that you're not qualified to be that person you think you are in your imagination, when you are. God don't call to qualify. He qualifies the call. Meaning, I'm not going to call a lawyer and a doctor to come and do these things. I'm going to call that person from the fields, the shepherd from nowhere, to come over here and change the world. And on his journey from there to here, he's going to get qualified. He's going to see things, say things, speak to people, grow, learn, fail, get beat up, lift themselves up, get some knowledge, give some knowledge, get more knowledge, build his muscle up, build his stamina up, build some networks, build some resources, build some companies. And by the time he gets here, you're the person that I need you to be. Would you look at that? Miracles do happen every day, right? You got to think big. This dude, I'm telling you, he knows our capabilities, but we keep placing limits on ourselves, right? He knows our capability. We're placing limits on ourselves, which is crazy, bro. You're shackling yourself. It don't make no sense. Let me see. We all got shit. He wants us to love all right. Hey, what up, Hadash? Adorable man bun. Not fearless, fear resistant, fear proof. Hey, whichever word works for you, bro. Fearless for me is the one. I love fearless. You feel me? You could say fear resistant or fear proof. I say I'm not fearless. Man, I say I'm fearless. I'm like, oh, I love it. That works for me. Everybody's different. Like my homie, I put it on social media one time. I was like, yo, being fearless is like the best. Or I forgot what I said. My homie was like, it's not fearless, it's courage. Having courage, fearless is feeling no fear. Having courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And then from then I started thinking the word courage. But I'm like, courage fucking sucks. Like, I'll be real with you. I don't like that word. That word don't do it for me. The word that does it for me is fearless. I like that shit. Fearless made me feel like, yo, homies is jumping in the fire right now. I need to jump too. The rest of these sissies is gonna sit over there and look at the fire. We're gonna jump in the fire and we're gonna end up in paradise. You feel me? Jumping there, and it's weird because it's like a misnomer. You're gonna jump in the fire, you're gonna end up in paradise. If you avoid the fire, you're gonna end up in hell. How crazy is that? You know what I'm saying? If you embrace the hard work, you end up with an easy and abundant life. If you resist the hard work, you're gonna end up with a hard, difficult, crazy life. How crazy is that? That's a bar. And it's true, bro. This is what it is. This is how the world is set up. Why it's set up that way? I don't know how to make it. But if we live long enough, we can see that. Like, you go up against the danger and your life gets better. Someone once said, and I heard, what's this guy? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But he said, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. And I was like, I like it. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. Meaning, a warrior in a garden is just chilling. Ben Rose, appreciate you. Thank you for that, Ben Rose. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. If you like this live, you can also rewatch this live on my YouTube channel because we're live streaming on YouTube as well. We're live streaming on YouTube and we're also live streaming on Instagram. So y'all make sure to like tap in. As soon as the live is done, you go straight to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to my King Hoodie Raps YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch all these lives again. This is episode 58. Yeah, 58. Yeah, man. Like, again, and whatever word works for you. Let me see. I really have been in on my own way more than I'd like to think. Right. I say I'm not fearless. Fear proof, not a real word, is being fortified against naturally occurring fear. I feel you though. See, when I think fear proof, I'm like, it sounds like a person going into the fire with some sort of thing around them that's trying to protect them from the fire. And in my own brain, it's like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person that's going outside with sunscreen on. Like, I'm not interested in that. I know people think that I'm ignorant for that, but I'm like, nah, bro. I'm a natural occurring phenomenon myself. I want to come in contact with another natural occurring phenomenon, which is the sun. And I want to allow nature to do what nature does. Personally, I don't want to like be walking through hell aware that I'm in hell, but I got a little barrier of protection. Because I'm like, nah, the second my mind shifts and changes, that barrier is going to change and I'm going to be conflicted and I'm going to be afflicted by all the things. Nah, I like being a person, like I jump into the fire and the fire, I overcome it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it and I develop the kind of skill that's like, bro, I can live in this fire. I become the fire. You know what I'm saying? That way when you walk out, you glow. You shine in the dark. You're like, yo, why is this person shining so hard? Because he jumped in the fire and he consumed the fire. There's a movie called Howl's Moving Castle. It's an animated movie. It's a Studio Ghibli film directed by Hayao Miyazaki, which is he's like the Quentin Tarantino of Japanese animation. In it, there's a sorcerer named Howl. He's a wizard, and he does all kind of magic tricks and shit. He has a moving castle, a castle that just walks by itself. And the interesting part about that movie is I like it. They said that he developed his massive power by eating the heart of a dying star. So pretty much a shooting star landed in a field and it landed in his hands, and this nigga decided to eat it. And when he ate it, his heart came out. His heart became like this fire. You know what I'm saying? So he took his heart out and he had immense power, but he didn't have a heart. And I thought that was an interesting like thing. And then towards the end of the movie, they had to put his heart back in order for the star to be free again. But I like the idea that the guy, like they said, he who ate the heart of a dying star. I'm like, oof, fire. That's what I would like. I would like to do that shit. I would like to eat the heart of a dying star. And when you eat the heart of a dying star, you get the power of the star. You know, when you jump into the fire, unapologetic about what it is, you end up walking around with fire all over you. And people are like, yo, who is this person? What's this energy that you got on you? This energy is that energy of a person who's like literally been through the fire. You know what I'm saying? Been through the fire happily. I jumped into it. The rest of y'all are avoiding it, and that's why you're getting burned. When you jump into it, you just get it popping. And again, that's just my own mental wiring. That say whatever you need to say to get you to do it. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, say whatever it is that you need to say. My thing is fearless. I just love it. Like, whenever I say I'm fearless, it's like, bro, fearless. That means fear has been eliminated in my mind, and I'm just gonna do what I know I need to do. That's just it. That's what I see in my head. The fearless. Cool. Fear has moved. Now I can finally do what it is that I want to do. If I say I'm courage, it's like fear is still there, and I'm just here shaking in my boots, walking through it. Fuck that. Every time I think of courage, I think of the cowardly dog. And I'm like, that little fucking dog was pressed. He was stressed out. That little dog was, ooh, marry him. I'm like, I ain't trying to be, nah. I'm good. Fearless works for me. Let me see. My cousin says, I'm striving to be fearless. The only thing between me and my goals are my fears to fail. Psst, right. Right, to each his own. It means the same thing though, right? Yeah, I believe so. I agree. It seems to make my skin better. I'm naturally occurring phenomenon myself. I know. I'm telling you, bro. I am. I'm a naturally occurring phenomenon myself, man. I want to come in contact with other elemental forces and naturally occurring phenomena. If I sit here and tell myself I'm just a person that can just do this and just do that, I'm limiting myself, and I'm limiting my own belief system to that of other people. I'm likening myself to other people who are not doing any good for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But if I tell myself, bro, I'm extraordinary, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest rap artist on the planet. Go and listen to my music. That shit will blow your effing mind. You feel me? And if it hasn't yet, dog, can't wait until, look, I got a new song called On 10 and dropping May 30th. We about to blow the doors off it. We're not going to stop. It never stops for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just enjoy being fearless. I enjoy that. It just, it turns me on, and it turns me into something completely different. But every time I forget that, every time I forget about like, yo, fearless, I always end up like somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I always end up like doing something I'm not supposed to do, or playing around with other people's mindset. Like, oh, what does this person think? What does that person think? Do you think this is cool? Does this sound good to you? Does this look good to you? And it's like, I don't want to hear none of that shit no more, because nobody else can see what it is that I see. You know what I'm saying? God got an invisible bridge that I'm supposed to walk on. And if I ask somebody else to see it with me and they don't see it, it's going to disappear from me too. What happened in the Bible with a homie that was walking on water, and then he doubted himself, and then he fell? Because he had a friend, Jesus, who was already walking on water, he believed he could do it. And so he walked out there like, for sure, we walking on water today. And so he's walking, and then he started thinking to himself, he looked down, he's like, oh, wait a minute. This isn't possible. And he began to sink. Bro, get out of here with that shit. I don't want to hear nothing. And that's what happens. You look and you doubt, and you begin to sink. You begin to fall. And that's not where you want to be. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the live. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. Y'all follow me if you don't already follow me. I see we got 140 people in here. I love it. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Like, don't doubt yourself, and don't adopt anybody else's belief system, bro. You are fearless. You are powerful. You are the greatest in the world as long as you tell yourself you're the greatest in the world. Ask and it shall be given to you. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you sitting there with this paralysis because other people don't see what you see, you will only have what other people have. You will only be able to do what other people do. You'll only be able to see what they see. Eventually, your imagination will leave you if you keep trying to jump into someone else's imagination. It don't work like that. Thank God Walt Disney believed in his imagination, because he created a world full of imagination. You know what I'm saying? Thank God Steve Jobs believed in his imagination, because he created the device that I'm streaming on right now. You know what I'm saying? And the computer I'm streaming on right now. Thank God, like there are people out here who just were unapologetic about how they feel about the world, bro. I don't care what you think about me, man. Look, what the reality situation is, if I say I'm the greatest and you have a slick comment to say about me saying I'm the greatest, you already somebody I can't listen to, because you're looking in the wrong direction. You're more concerned about my confidence in myself than you are about you doing anything that you're supposed to do. So you're not somebody I'm supposed to listen to anyway. You're already misguided, misdirected. And I don't let misdirected people lead me, bro. So if I'm saying I'm the greatest in the world, if you say, oh, well, no, you're not, because technically, like, no, that's not how it works. Cool. You are a loser, and you need to move yourself. I'm not saying that to keep myself up. I'm saying it because it's the reality of the situation is, how are you more concerned about what it is that which I am doing than what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? How are you more concerned? How does it benefit you to tear me down today? What does me being great have to do with you? I'm not taking anything away from you. Go on about your day. If you don't think I'm the greatest, then go on. Go kiss ass to who you think is the greatest. You feel me? Because I know you don't think you're the greatest. Like, if you can't believe other people can do it, and you're more focused on someone who said they're the greatest because it somehow caught your attention, I know you don't think you're the greatest. Your self-esteem is low, and you're trying to bring somebody else down to your level. Misery loves company. Don't listen to these people. Even the people that classify themselves as your friends, don't listen to them. Because a lot of times they may attempt to save you, but it's just like we said earlier in the live. The self-preservation cortex in the brain is keeping them where it's safe because that's what its function is. And so if I'm trying to keep me where I'm safe, I'm also trying to keep my friend where it's safe because I want my friend to have everything I have. I just don't want my friend to have more than me. I want my friend to have everything I have. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But I just don't want my friend to have more than me. The second my friends start getting more than me, I got to tell them, hey, look, hey, you might want to slow your roll. And you don't even know you're doing it. That's the weird thing. Haters don't even know that they be hating on other. They think that they're like helping. Aren't I helping you by telling you this critical shit? No, you're not helping me. That critical shit does not help you because you have not done anything with your life. So no, you're not helping me. Either believe in me or leave me. That's it. Either you believe or leave. Those are your two options. Believe or leave. Can't even spell believe without leave. You got to leave your comfort zone in order to believe. So either believe in me or leave. One or the other. But don't sit here and not believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Because I'm going to end up destroying you. All of those words are under the umbrella of the word fearless. I love being fearless. Fearless, it just works for me. Let me see. What up, Nat? I ain't seen you in a minute, Nat. How are you? I sincerely hope that the rest of your day is completely exuberant. Thank you for that. Wheaties or spinach? Spinach for sure, bro. I could mess some spinach up. The 7 Laws of Fear by C.K. Murray. I'm screenshotting that. Yes. Is it on Apple Music? Hello. What is what? Oh yeah, the music. My music. It is on Apple Music. Go and listen to it. King Hoodie on everything. King Hoodie raps everywhere. Go listen to it. I got a new song called "Turn Lights Out in America" that we dropped at the end of February, and I got a brand new song called "On 10" that we about to drop May 30th. It's a vibe. This is a way more lit song. So, but the next couple of weeks you're gonna see a bunch of teasers, and I got a live show happening May 31st. So you got to pull up. If you're in Miami, come to my live show. Buy tickets, and even if you're not in Miami, you still want to support the kid. Buy a ticket to my show. The tickets are $15. I specifically put it at $15 because I remember going to this Dreamville show. And it was an amazing show. And I was like, damn, how do we got all this talent on stage and it's only $15? And so I'm like, yeah, if that helps a person come to the show, then I would like to do that too. And that's why I set the tickets that last show, all the tickets were $25. But I'm like, let's bring it down to $15 just to see if like it makes it more accessible. I never want a person to have to ask their money for permission to come to my show. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a person to be able to be like, oh, for sure, I'm going. And I want to make it just awesome. So yeah, but anyway, if you want to support, go and buy a ticket anyway, even if you're not in town. That's happened, and I love it. You think having it rough when you were young built you to be fearless? Absolutely, bro, because you don't got options. When you young and you broke and your family is like living in poverty, you will develop an incredible imagination because you ain't got nothing for real. So you got to imagine that. You will develop an ability to create things like, I'm going to turn a water hose into everything in the world. Like I'm going to turn a box into everything you can imagine. I'm gonna turn this tree into everything. You're gonna learn how to like create things, bro. And then I do think that it makes you growing up in poverty can either make you very fearful or very fearless, one or the other. Like it a lot of times it happens that way. Like growing up in poverty, if you have ambition, I think it'll turn you into a fearless person. Growing up in poverty, if you have like more of an awareness of lack and more of an awareness of your faults and your shortcomings, I think it will make you a fearful person because you'll look at your past and you'll say, hey, I didn't have anything growing up. I couldn't do anything growing up. So I'm that same incapable person. Let me just stay where it's safe. You're fearful because of your past. You've seen a lot of things invade your peace at a young age. And so now you're filled with fear and worry that something else in your adulthood, since you don't even have parents to protect you anymore, is going to invade your peace. So you become very fearful. Or if you like impoverished and you have like ambition, like, yo, bro, I got to get something. And you realize, oh, if I work, I get something. And you go and you start working and you start dealing with other people. You start like navigating and associating yourself with other people, like beginning to like build your people skills out. You be going, oh shit. I learned to be like fearless working at the gym. I was working at Planet Fitness and I had to sell memberships every day. Sales will make you fearless as hell. And I had to sell memberships every day. And all the people that I came across, I began to realize after a certain point, all these people were scared. Like I started seeing the fear in everybody that came in. I don't know why, but I was like, yo, I'm meeting doctors, lawyers, dope boys, mothers, sisters, cousins, brothers, this one, that one. I'm seeing all these people. And I'm like, man, all these people are scared. Like, they're all like scared people. And so I began to realize, like, yo, bro, Playland Music, boss, when you tour in the Midwest, ASAP, Playland. I started realizing, like, yo, bro, I'm afraid, but so is everybody else. So if all these people are scared, if I become the person in the room that's just not scared, I can have the things that no one else can have. I can do the things no one else can do because everybody's scared. So I'm like, I turn my own like fear into my power because I began to realize that if I'm the only person in the room that does the scary thing, I'll be the only person in the room that has the scary results. And so that became my power. I was like, damn, this is so interesting. I just flipped it. I was like, I'm scared, but instead of allowing it to stop me, because I see everybody's allowing it to stop them, if I just turn it into power, then it changes. You know what I'm saying? The fear can either turn into your paralysis or it can turn into your power. You could choose, and when you choose, it's gonna let you know where you're gonna end up, like when the chips fall. And so I'm like, man, I just gotta turn this shit around. And that's what gave me the vibe. A book called Fear Proof Your Life. Whatever word motivated you to move forward, use it. Yeah, I just like fearless. Shalom, family. We went to school together. Oh, what up? Shalom. I might look into this. Sucker free, spin heavily. Yeah, bottom line. Yup. Right. Zuri, star. Right. They feel small in your presence. Man, that's their business. I had to cut off my whole family because of this. Facts. Let me see. They feel small in your presence. Had to cut up my family. I was teaching this weekend, and I told the kids it's an amazing thing to be grateful. You are great. Absolutely. Stop letting people tell you to be humble. Bruh, humble is probably the most detrimental thing. There's no piety in poverty. There's nothing that, like Marianne Williamson said, there's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop dimming your light for other people, bruh. I know it's going to be scared because you're an adult, and you've been dimming your light since you've been a child. So I know that you're going to have to develop a new muscle in order to come out into the world and be the kind of person that you want to be. But I promise you, bro, it's going to give you the kind of life that you've been dreaming of. You're frustrated. You're anxious. You want to get out of the world that you live in right now and get into something better. Trust me and believe me, like, you want this. You know what I'm saying? You really want this. You really want this lifestyle. Trust me. I remember my ex-girl, she used to tell me that all the time. She's like, yo, you're one of the most free people I've ever met in my life. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, I never worded myself as free, but I just know I'm not shackled to the same shit some of y'all shackled to for sure. Because that shit is dumb. It's for the birds. Like, that don't make no sense. I had to, since the way that I grew up was so, like, abnormal, I naturally grew up on the other side of the tracks. So when I see people that are so, like, plugged into the system, I'll be like, that shit is weird. That shit is weird. Like, you don't got to do that. All you got to do is this. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Why you got to go around this roundabout ass way to get your result? Just go there. I had a friend, she's like, oh, I need to get a job real quick. I need this job. I need this job. I need this job. Are you excited about it? No, I'm not excited about the job, but I need the job. I'm like, do you need the job or do you need money? Like, those are two different things. You know that, right? Like, if you need the job, then you should at least like what you're doing. But if you're chasing this thing and saying you need this thing and you don't even like it, what are you doing it for? The money. Okay, so why don't you just ask the universe for money? Why don't you ask God for money? You know what I'm saying? Needing money and wanting money is different than wanting the job. You don't really want the job. You want the money. So just get the money. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So, like, school has taught us that goofy ass shit. We need to have all these different qualifications to do this and do that. And it's like, nah, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Say what it is that you want, not saying the thing that you want right now because you believe that that thing is going to be the thing that creates the avenue for you to get the thing that you really want. Like, what the fuck are we doing? That's why we're so confused. That's why can't nobody cure no diseases now. And that's why people are just in debt. And that's why just the world is, America's just, man, that's why no one knows what's going on. Because everybody is chasing this, like, phantom system. If we can find a system to use to do that, no, bro, look, bam. Get that thing. That thing is right there, bam. You're afraid of going bam? Like, don't be afraid of bamming. Bam. Like, bam. Bam. Is there a bam sound in here? No. All I have is this. Wow! Bam! Once I learned the way people project onto others due to their own insecurities, I stopped taking stuff personal. Right. I'm good. I've been working. How you been? You look blessed. Hey, thank you. Buy a ticket for 25. Bring a friend for 15. When purchased at the same time, stream live for 10. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I do everything Nat just told you to do. My husband told me dim it down to make friends and family more happy with me. Bruh, slap that husband. Storm, hot topic. Husband said dim it down to make your family happy. Bruh, screw your family. Like, what are you talking about? Dim my light to make who happy for what? Look, I don't go for that family shit. Like, just because we was born with the same like blood in us, does not mean that like I'm supposed to die here. That don't make no sense. I'm supposed to pacify you for what? Have you lost your mind? No. We're supposed to be successful and happy. We're supposed to do the things that make us happy. That's crazy. I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to leave him. That's for your show, King, next time. Yes, do everything Nat told you to do right now. Exactly. I love it here. Man, that's crazy. Leave that husband. For real, though. I'm high vibrational. Facts, prophet. I feel when you're a naturally confident person, people try to humble you for no reason. True. I remember telling a friend that one time, too. Like, I was like, yo, bro, if you keep talking about yourself in this amazing manner, it's not going to make other people happy. And he was like, bro, I'm supposed to hype myself up. Like, who else is going to do it? And I had to check myself because I was like, oh, that's very true. Very true. Very, very, very true. And I had to learn that lesson. He's right. Hype yourself up. You are the greatest. Let everybody hear it. Let everybody hear it. Let everybody see it. Let everybody understand what it is. Tell the world that you're the best and then back that shit up. Spend all your time, spend all your private time becoming the best. If I train in private and present myself publicly, like if I train in private and scream my greatness publicly, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody deny me. Because I will show up and do my thing perfectly, on time. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's of success. So everybody get to it, man. This is your life. Don't let anybody interfere with your greatness. Any barrier between you and your destiny needs to be eliminated. And the biggest barrier is fear. Become fearless, fear-proof. Whatever you want to say to yourself, courageous. You know, however you need to verbalize it in your mind to where you make that call, make that call. Og Mandino has a book called The Greatest Salesman in the World. In it, he says, form good habits and become their slave. And I was like, man, that's such a bar. You could call yourself the boss of the gym, or you can call yourself the slave of the gym. As long as you're there at 6 a.m., we don't give a shit what you call yourself. You can call yourself the boss of marketing, or you call yourself the slave of marketing. As long as you're there marketing we don't care what you call yourself. You can call yourself the boss of rap music, or you can call yourself the slave of rap music. As long as you're dropping them albums, bro, we don't give a shit what you call yourself. But like the mentality of saying, I'm going to form good habits and become their slave is valuable. Because sometimes when you think you're the boss, you think you have the choice to either do it or not do it. But when you identify the fact that you are a slave to this thing, it means that you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice in the matter. You're going to get up and do it. So I think there's value in that. A lot of black people would immediately look at me like, hell, fucking no, I ain't going to say I'm a slave to anything. I feel you. But if you can remove that trauma and say, yo, I'm a slave to this. I'm going to form my good habit. I'm going to become their slave. I could be the boss of making my bed in the morning. I could be the slave of making my bed in the morning. It don't matter to me, bro, because the reality is, no matter what I choose to say I'm going to make that damn bed when I get out of bed in the morning. Like, that's a fact. I could say I'm the boss of the gym or the slave of the gym, but either way, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? I could say I'm the boss of this rap game, or I could say I'm the slave of it. But either way, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to head out. Always good to see you. Continue to walk your purpose. Absolutely, Nat. Love seeing you. Thank you for being here. Yes, I always have to have pep talks with myself, but I hype everyone else up too. Hype yourself up regardless of who doesn't like it. If they don't like it, that's their problem. Let it burn them up. I feel you. Yo, I'm actually about to jump off the live too. This is an incredible live. I love and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being up in here. I'm rolling. If you like this live, make sure to jump to my YouTube channel so you can rewatch it if you want to watch the replay, or go there and watch the rest of the lives. All the lives are like this. All the lives are filled with dope information, dope game. We talk about a lot of things in here: relationships, credit, vibes, everything. So definitely tap in. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already following me. King Hoodie Raps on Instagram. I'll be on Instagram more than everywhere else. So definitely follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me everywhere. You feel me? And yeah, man, understand that you're the greatest. You feel me? I think the word of the day should be greatness. Wow! You're great. Don't let anybody interfere with that shit. You're the best. All right? So hope this helps somebody. Hope this is dope. I'm going to start going live in the evening times too, so I can help, capitalize on some of the people that just be getting out of work or can't be on here because of work. Well, yeah, I'm going to see y'all later, man. Y'all have an incredible day. All right? Peace. Have a good one. Hope this live was good for y'all. This was great. Thank you. Absolutely. You did amazing today, and you certainly captured many. Hey, thank you, Chasing Smiles. I'm about to go check it out. Definitely check it out. And if you're in the mood for a good read, go and get my book, Materialize, my top 10 manifestations. The top 10 dopest moments that I manifested using hustle, the law of attraction, and just different techniques that I learned. Being on the radio, Sway in the Morning, free trips to LA, love, relationships, business partners, music career, going viral, Revoke conference, and at the very end, the courage to do it all. I know I said I don't like the word courage, but it made sense at this point. Bam! Yeah, definitely gonna get the book. It's on Amazon and it's also on my merch site. So go to KingHoodieMerch.com and get it. And also, pre-order my course. I got a course called Infinite Optimism. Gonna show you how to stay lit forever. It's on my merch site right now. Go and pre-order it on my merch site, KingHoodieMerch.com. KingHoodieMerch.com. Yeah, check me out. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Have a great day. You too. Yeah, helped a lot. Thank you. Needed this. Always dropping gems. Man, you know how we do it, cuz. Let's get it in. Wow, definitely checking all of the above out. Yes, please do. All right, you have an amazing day. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.